TJ's the man. Palajacking, TJ Lovelady, YouTube channel. You know, it is what it is. So we are live and in living color. Welcome to another Reselling Draft Monday. Paul is MIA. We haven't heard from him. Maybe the CIA, FBI knew that he was coming on. Paul's missing is a conspiracy theory in itself.
That is literally legit.
He's at the beach.
I mean, we don't know where Paul is.
He's at the beach.
You don't think
he's metal detecting right now? He's metal detecting right now.
He may turn into one of those metal detecting channels.
I'm telling you 100%. Because listen, I'm gonna be real with you. If I lived on a beach, or if I lived in a place where they got a beach, because you know what I'm saying, I'm in the city. There ain't no beach. I mean, I can get to a beach, but like, I mean, I could probably metal detect in the streets out here in DC. You know what I'm saying? But like the beach is probably a bit different. Like if I could like wake up in the morning and walk onto the beach. And with a metal detector, man, I'm sure I would do it. He's doing it right now, no question about it.
Oh, I feel you. Have you ever found I've found 2 metal detectors before in garage sales, and they're cheap, like $2.
See, this is the thing, is that like I thought about before a couple of times, because like I'll try anything, right? But then I'm like, do I get like the bootleg metal detector that like, goes beep beep over like an empty beer cup? Or do I get like, the real baller metal detector that's like, you know what I'm saying? It got like the what do they call it? Infrared on the screen and everything like that. But I need like an in-betweener, you know what I'm saying? Says that's where I'm at.
The ones that I've picked up at garage sale tell you what kind of metal it is.
Really?
Like if it's a precious metal or if it's like aluminum.
Like periodic table symbol sort of situation?
It just says like aluminum, precious metal, silver, gold. Oh. So
do you know what the periodic symbol is for aluminum?
AU.
AL?
No, AU is gold.
What is AM?
I mean, I have no idea. I just was asking.
Come on!
You could have said anything.
I knew what gold was. Gold is AU. That I do. But I didn't know what aluminum was. Aluminum might not even be on the periodic table. To be perfectly honest.
It's a thing.
I thought aluminum was man-made.
Illuminati.
Ooh, TJ.
I'm just
Tim. I don't have a picture of you for the draft board. I forgot to grab one.
Right here.
So your picture is going to be. Let's see which one I can pick here.
I can send you a picture right now.
Nah, this is better. Let's do.
This is better. I don't know if I like where this is going, man.
Let's see, what kind of picture can we pick for?
I'm texting Paul right now.
You can send me a picture if you want, if you prefer.
No, it's okay. I like the where we're going with this.
I like being able just to wake up and see it. That's the best part.
Wake up and see.
When you post a picture and it's like the thumbnail, it's like awesome.
Oh, yeah, right.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
The little Hershey Kiss tinfoil hats.
I didn't have time to make a tinfoil hat today. I was going to.
I got one.
You got one? Man. Come on, TJ.
Oh, look at you, man.
Sucker.
See, listen,
let's go.
Man. That's like the tinfoil snorkel.
Hold on, here we go. I need to add some. There we go. Okay, that makes it look better.
Dang, that thing's huge.
Why you do that? You look like Kyler Murray right now.
That's it.
Is that a Kyler Murray filter?
That's like the real deal. That's what. Oh, how about this one? That one's pretty good right there.
All right. Let's say hi to some people in the chat. Is that a filter?
Yes.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on happening right now.
I don't know what's going on. TJ came prepared. Big
like
time.
This guy.
But
I like
I'm
this
all
guy
in.
a lot.
So for the people that don't know what's going on in the chat, every Monday we do a reselling draft. I'm your co-host with Paul, the Philly Flipper, and we don't know where he is right now.
Uh-oh.
TJ's probably checking on him right now. We might need to put up some bail. So if anybody want to go towards anyone want to send any money towards Paul's bail, just put in a super chat in there, and it may or may not go towards his bail. I'm just saying.
Some commissary.
So, exactly. So let's say hi to some people in the chat. We have Danica Lady Luck Junk is saying, not going to miss this. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. And Zach, Utah Balk and Gone says, second best topic right here behind reselling. And Mama with the camera is in the building. Good to see you. Says, love that thumbnail. See, the thumbnail was epic. Epic thumbnail. We have Roman, the king of conspiracy theory, says, Paul is a backyard with green screen. I don't know where he's at. Mile High Hustlers are in the building. Good to see you. Glad that you can stop by. Ken SSK Promos in the building. We have Christopher Nutters in the building. He's looking for seashells on the seashore. I don't know. Probably. Tim wishes he was living on the beach. Don't we all, though? So, Fenton Moonshine stuff came from the, okay. Okay.
That's an inside glass joke.
See, look. AL.
That's it.
Aluminum.
I was close.
Number 13 on the periodic table.
There.
Is that an L or a capital I?
I think it's an I. I think you're right. It might be an I. I don't know. Number 3. So Alicia Murrayed Life says, wow, doesn't even get his own. I know, right? Let's see here.
Listen, I am the Rodney Dangerfield of this whole world of YouTube and reselling, so I'm used to it by now.
No respect.
Is your face still green?
I got a third eye.
Got a third eye.
Oh, okay. I could use one of those.
Like
is that part of let me see.
I'm legally blind in my right eye.
Show that eye off, TJ.
It's so creepy.
Sometimes you need that little third eye just to.
I can't even put contacts in my eye.
I can't either. I can't touch my eyeball.
Oh man. So chat, since Paul's not here, this is what we're gonna do. Everyone's gonna pick for Paul until he gets here. If he gets here. So chat, right? So let us know. We'll do a popular pick or whatever, and y'all talk amongst each other, and you get to pick a favorite conspiracy theory for Paul until he gets here. So no Paul whatsoever as of right now. So let's see here. Resell Daddy is in the building. Good to see you. So
what's up?
Let's pull up the Wheel of Misfortune.
Oh.
Well,
here we go.
This is gonna be tough, guys.
It's gonna be tough. I better not pick. I get the yeah. Roman, I should have just sent you the link and you can just come on. But I figured the chat thing would be better. So here we have the Wheel of Misfortune. You know how it works. Whoever gets to pick first gets to choose where they go in the draft. So here we go. TJ.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go first.
TJ's gonna go first.
You want to go first?
Solid. All right. Solid. All right, next one up. Ooh, I'll go second.
Do I get to pick since Paul's not here?
No, we gotta spin it. We gotta spin it because of the chat. Oh, there you go, Tim. Where do you want to go?
I will go last.
Last. All right. Oh shoot. Coming. Oh, Paul's coming now. What happened to this guy? All right.
I mean,
so what'd you say, Tim?
No, I'm like in my, sometimes I think and I think out loud. That's all. And I was just mumbling to myself about something. Because every time I see TJ take a sip and you guys drink, I'm like, I don't have anything to drink here. And I'm thirsty. No,
Go
listen,
get you something to drink.
I'm watching my wife's
little michelada action right here. Look at this.
This live is sponsored by Club Tails Blue Hawaiian. Really good.
So am I John Cena?
You're John Cena. Can't see you.
Okay. He wears
Conspiracy
jorts.
theory in
I
itself.
can get down with that. I'm a jorts guy.
So you're John
Did you
Cena.
did you just take a sip of a drink too?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, man. I got a michelada right here.
Ooh.
Say the what? What's a michelada?
Michelada is a beer. It's kind of like the Bloody Mary with beer. You ever had one of those?
No, I drank a lot in my days. Obviously, I've had some drinks, but I've never had a michelada. See, it sucks because I don't drink anymore. But every time I hear these new drinks that they didn't have when I was drinking.
You don't drink at all?
No, I haven't had a drink in like 12 years.
I'm not
That's fantastic. Were you drinking too much, Tim?
Oh, dude, we could do a whole draft on Tim's stories of his previous life.
So that's probably a good thing.
Yes, that's very, very good thing.
So, okay, again, guys,
a lot of water on the floor.
we're doing this is going to be intense because I think we're going to get demonetized after a while. And let's preface by saying that we may or may not believe in all these conspiracy theories. We're just picking the best ones. We can tell the public if we believe in these conspiracy theories. But again, we're just trying to pick the best ones, the heavy hitters, the ones that everybody loves or doesn't love or whatever the case. So
who won last week? I know I didn't win last week.
I don't know. I don't know who won last week.
I know it wasn't me. I know I lost.
I'm still upset that I didn't win the last time I was on here. Does Paul win every time it's on his channel? Because
I think
people
he does.
always vote for Paul.
It's biased. It's
a little biased.
I figured because I killed it. I smashed it. I mean, like, I boom out the ballpark with that one. Action.
Yeah, action. I'm trying to find a font for today.
Oh, I was gonna say this is a I don't know glow.
Glow. I'm not feeling the glow.
Yeah.
We can do this. All right.
They don't have like an alien font?
I know. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for
type in the search bar right there at the top. Type in alien.
Nothing too alien-esque. Maybe this one? I don't know. Nah. We got to be able to read it too, Tim.
Is it still confusing if it came true? Maybe. Kind of. No.
What?
What's the definition of a conspiracy?
Listen, a conspiracy is different than a conspiracy theory because if you say conspiracy, like if you're in the courthouse and they say conspiracy, that's a different thing. You don't want to be in that conspiracy. I'll tell you that for sure. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a definition of a conspiracy.
Tell us, Timmy.
Conspiracy theory.
So
there we go. You want the Cambridge definition? I figure we probably have some.
Yes, give us that Cambridge action.
You know what? Some people prefer Webster. Some people prefer Cambridge. So here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Conspiracy theory definition, according to the Dictionary of Cambridge, is a belief that an event or situation is the result of a secret plan made by powerful people. That don't seem real. I don't know if I agree with that definition.
Is the definition of a conspiracy theory a conspiracy theory?
Oh,
we're getting deep in the weeds in here today.
Good.
Man, this
is
like
very good.
Like the deep state.
Where's that alien face, TJ?
Oh, hold on. Here we go.
Look at that. Yeah, baby. So, TJ, you got to pick number one. You got to pick as an alien.
What?
So I'm not gonna pick an alien first. I'm gonna pick something that's I think very recognizable, and that is going to be Bigfoot.
Ooh, #1 overall.
Yeti. Is Yeti and Bigfoot the same thing?
I don't know because that's a good question.
I don't think they are.
Yeah,
It's like-
is Yeti, Sasquatch,
Sasquatch?
and Bigfoot. They're like distant cousins.
I think it's real. I've seen a lot of stuff on these Bigfoot, Sasquatch, just large creatures in the night, and I believe there's got to be some truth to it. When you see like, you know, the only problem is that there's nothing like 4K, like, you know, really showing it, but you know, I think it's real.
Okay. So Bigfoot, Yeti. What's the one they call in Florida? They call him something in Florida. Like swamp ape or something like that?
Swamp ape. I've never seen swamp ape. Is it swamp ape? Look at this.
In Florida, yeah. This filter's tripping me out.
I had to do a lot of like tweaking to get this filter to work.
It's actually considered to be a cryptid.
Crypto.
Are we still talking about Bigfoot?
Yeah, Bigfoot is a cryptid. Do you know what a cryptid is?
It says
Tell
a
us.
cryptid ape-like creature.
A cryptid are animals that cryptozoologists believe may exist somewhere in the wild, but are not recognized by science.
Ooh, like the chupacabra or like the Loch Ness monster.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Interesting.
You said what was the first one you
The
said?
chupacabra?
The
Do you know about the chupacabra?
No, what's a chupacabra?
Chupacabra is a Mexican goat sucker.
What?
It's a chupacabra. They think it's an alien.
Is it sucking on goats?
Do they make
Oh,
goat
it takes the
cheese
goats
out?
up.
Are they like master goat cheese makers?
The chupacabra? No, it's
Yeah.
like a Bigfoot, but it's like a creature, like a chupacabra. I don't know. Hold on.
But when you suck goats, what is that? That
They like
exactly
suck
mean?
the blood out of goats.
We are completely. This
okay.
is demonetized at this point.
There he is.
Good
Paul,
morning.
are you in a closet?
I'm not sure if I was still sleeping or not when I saw TJ like that. I wasn't sure if I was awake or not.
We're taking naps over here?
It's all a
Bro,
dream.
Florida made me an old man. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh
I'm
my
waking
gosh.
up way too
You
early.
fell
guys.
asleep on the beach, didn't you?
I fell asleep at 7 p.m. Put my alarm clock, and I never heard it.
Right, that's good sleep when you just lay down and
I was
have
knocked
to wake
out,
up.
TJ. I was knocked out.
Here you go, Tim. This is a chupacabra, allegedly.
Is,
No, I
is that what-
definitely,
is
I
that what
definitely
TJ
seen that
drafted?
dude before.
So
You've
far,
seen that?
I don't know what I missed.
Okay, to recap, Paul,
Yes.
TJ drafted Bigfoot #1 overall, and you're going third.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
You could have what the? He got a filter on his thing. Okay, TJ the filter guy. Okay.
exactly.
I'm innovative. You can't
Hey,
ask me.
Got the bearded finds in the building.
That. You got that.
Let's see here. Mama with the camera says, "I fell asleep on the beach. He'll be right."
If I fell asleep on the beach, I'll be right ready.
That happened to me once in Miami. Back in
Yeah.
my drinking
Luck-
days.
I would
Okay.
look like a chupacabra if that happened to me, man. That would have been bad.
Paul, this might be one of your distant relatives over here.
Which one?
The chupacabra, just the chupacabra in general.
Not really that distant, to be honest.
So wait, are there
Not
only
that far down the
drawings?
street.
Are there any real actual pictures? Because I feel like there's pictures of Bigfoot. Like people have really seen Bigfoot. There's people out there that are like not hunting
I think
Bigfoot.
they think
but
it's like this, like a mage. It looks like a mage dog, like a chupacabra.
No, the pictures of Bigfoot, they're always like blurry and done look on a Kodak like
There are entire
Insta film camera.
YouTube channels focused on like
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
So wait, is there now? This is my question though: is Bigfoot one guy, or is Bigfoot like a thing and like there is a Bigfoot? There's multiple Bigfoots.
I think
there's families of
community.
Bigfoots,
Yeah, families,
herds, if you will, or
packs,
I don't know what packs. Yeah.
tribes.
Did you ever see the movie
Henry?
Harry and the Hendersons, Tim?
Nah,
You've never seen that movie?
that's like where the wild things are at.
No, Harry and the Hendersons with what's the actor's name?
I don't know.
Here we go. This one.
Nah, never seen that one.
Dude, it's great.
Is that Chevy Chase?
No, it's the other guy. The guy that looks like Chevy Chase. This guy.
The guy that looks like Chevy Chase.
Coneheads.
The guy from Third Rock
No,
from the
that's
Sun.
not Coneheads.
What is his name?
Third Rock
Dan
from the Sun.
Aykroyd. Oh, Third Rock from the Sun. That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. That's the guy. That's the guy.
I don't know his name though. That's how he's
John.
He's one of those actors
Chicago.
you see in a lot of movies, but you don't ever know who he is for real.
Yeah,
Why is it like that?
he was in that. He was in that. Sylvester Stallone like ice movie or something like that. Cliffhanger. That's what it's called.
Oh,
That's a badass film.
Yeah, Cliffhanger, man.
Look at
That's where he's
look at
from.
Kristen. Ray be picking them weird movies again. This movie's fantastic. This movie's so good.
So
At
if
the
they
end, he
make
goes,
a movie about it, it's got to be real then.
"This might be a real Bigfoot."
It could be. It could be an actor paid.
I mean, he's definitely using some pretty good beard product for sure. I mean, it's got nice lineage to the beard right there.
Look at that. So
So
one
are
overall.
Are we voting on, if not voting, but are we like polling, like if we believe in it or if we don't believe in it? Like,
All right. Well,
seriously?
let's go around and ask everybody every time we pick.
Okay.
TJ, you'll go first since you picked first.
So I definitely believe there is something, because I just don't believe that so many people will make up the same thing. That's how I think about it.
I mean, people make up stuff all the time. We were in the reselling community. Trust me, I've seen a lot of make believe stuff.
But I'm saying like thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of people coming up with the same
Yeah, that's
storyline.
a valid point.
Yeah, but it's the same storyline. That's why I think it's not real. To be honest,
You don't think it's real?
Mm,
I'm with
I would
TJ.
say, like by now, if it was real, somebody would have a legit picture, not a drawing about it. That's all.
Well, the
They don't
government's
want-
covering it up.
Exactly.
government,
Exactly.
And I will tell you this: I work for the government. Yeah,
Do you?
TJ.
Hold on,
Come
I work
on,
there.
man.
Come
I
on,
work
look
for
at
the
him.
Oh, look at him! Look at him. He's getting
What type
hijacked.
of government?
He's
What type
getting
of government
hijacked.
are
Look
we
at him.
talking about?
I work for the United States government, and I will
What
tell you,
kind of
He's
government,
working for
though?
China. Look at him.
I have taken pictures inside of the facility I work at and posted them on Instagram, and they have been immediately deleted. Like it didn't even happen.
Did you guys not do a background check on this guy?
That's why he's on.
What
We
type
get
of
straight
government do you work
information.
for, though?
This
work
guy
for the-
makes those like spy balloons in his free time.
I work for the United States government.
Do you live where I live?
I live in Tennessee.
Oh man,
Close
What
enough,
kind of-
close
what
enough,
kind of U.S. government they got in Tennessee though?
I work for a nuclear power plant.
Y'all got nuclear power plants in Tennessee.
We have multiple nuclear power plants in
Oh,
Tennessee.
see, look, man.
Yeah,
All right, here we go.
He's bad news, Ray.
Conspiracy.
He's bad news,
I may
Ray.
be a
Watch out.
conspiracy.
Okay, I believe in Bigfoot 100%. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that Bigfoot exists. You know, I mean, listen, I'm sure a lot of this stuff is going to be real. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, like most of the conspiracy theories are real, except for the really wonky far right ones. Okay. But like the Bigfoot is definitely real. You know what I'm saying? It's like telephone game. I'm sure it's like, the legend, the story has, grown and changed over years, but 100% totally agree. There's Bigfoot is out there.
There you go. I agree with Tim.
And he likes jerky.
Jack Links. You gotta figure the Jack Links stuff.
So we got 3 ones, 3 believes, 1 nay. Let us
All
know in the
3 of
chat
you
if you believe.
I'm the only
Yeah.
one that doesn't. Wow, that's crazy. All right. I'm also not gonna believe a bunch of this stuff that you say today as well.
There we go.
so-
Paul, who won last week?
I won. What do you mean? who
Okay,
won last
of
week?
course. Making sure.
Obviously.
The biggest conspiracy theory is how TJ got so many votes last week after picking all those terrible picks.
That was
That's
good.
the
I even
biggest
had a
theory.
comment that complimented my pick.
Yeah.
How come I didn't win last time I was on the show? You want to know why?
Because people didn't listen to the show. I
Because-
told them to listen.
Yeah, because you didn't give me a good, representation on the board
right.
of my picks.
You needed an essay for each one of your picks. It's hard to represent it in 3 words.
This is definitely going to happen again today. So
100%.
yeah. So
It was hard
leprechauns.
to consolidate that thing.
Leprechauns, yeah, definitely real.
Is that another one of those creatures?
Nah, leprechaun
It's
is like a
completely
dude.
completely different.
He's a dude for sure.
Okay.
The leprechauns only hang around like
more
South
income.
Bend. It's the only time.
All right.
The only time you see them.
So I'm gonna pick again. I'm gonna pick next. So I'm gonna go ahead and this is a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it. Pyramids are built by aliens.
Wait.
So this is like a double entendre though.
You want pyramids and aliens? You put them together.
Yeah.
No, well, I guess so.
So then aliens have to be real if they build pyramids.
That doesn't mean that I believe it.
Okay.
Are
right,
aliens still on the board? Can somebody else still pick?
Yeah,
aliens?
clearly. Look, aliens are on the board.
So okay, somebody else can still grab aliens, but
you can grab aliens.
pyramids.
How did they build the pyramids? How did that happen?
I don't know, TJ. You work for the government.
Listen, the pyramids. I ain't never been to the pyramids, but I seen the pyramids. Like I know people that been to the pyramids. How long did they say it took the people? If people built pyramids,
Exactly.
how long did they say that it took people to build pyramids? Because damn, they've been building up this building down the street from my house for like 5 years. How long do you think it took them to build a pyramid?
There's a big difference between like slavery and union
hundreds
workers,
of
man.
years.
Let me go in the directory here so I can pull up the government documents because it's something about.
They're saying that the limestone that they used from the pyramids they were like something like 20 mile or crazy amount of miles from the actual points of where they built the pyramid. So
Yeah.
I can't even pick up a pallet. How somebody gonna pick up?
They said that the pyramids, get this, guys, and this is a different conspiracy theory, that it was a charging station or a nuclear power plant for the aliens.
Is there any like nuclear energy in the pyramids, or they just?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Like it can't be like a nuclear power plant. There's no nuclear energy.
Oh, so we talking about Egypt, right?
Egypt.
Yes.
Yeah. Any pyramid, really.
Oh, well, look. There's a picture. It had to have happened. Look.
Are they like stuck in the essence? What's nuclear? Hold on. Let's go back to nuclear power. What is,
Yeah, right. That's what.
Man, I don't know. It's another
got nuclear
conspiracy
power
theory.
plants,
I don't know much about it.
You can't just say there's nuclear power plants there. There's no nuclear energy.
That's what they were.
Isn't there like a whole TV show on this with the weird guy who's got the long hair and doesn't know how to wear a dressed up shirt?
Aliens. Ancient aliens.
I will say, if you all have not watched, it's a movie. It's called Above Majestic. Y'all need to watch it because it has It's a lot of good information on that movie.
Is it with the guy from Third Rock from the Sun?
No, I don't know. Is it?
Dude, this movie looks creepy.
What Above Majestic? You need to.
What the heck?
It's about the reptilians, and then they age regress. The people live like the whole life, and then they age regress them back to like 9 years old and put them back and let them live like a normal life.
It is so like good. A movie.
This is what you look like.
It is a documentary of actual facts of people that worked inside these facilities and in these government agencies and stuff like that. It's so good. You need to watch it. See,
Tim, you have fans. Tim was an outstanding choice for this draft. Exactly. Aliens, all aliens. Exactly. So, we got Jimmy in the building. They say favorite words of the conspiracy. Exactly. That's what they say.
I'm not gonna put it on myself, but somebody said I heard it.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard it somewhere from somebody.
From somebody. Exactly. That's what they say. So, all right, Paulie, you're up next.
I forgot.
Wait. We gotta go around the panel.
To see if
I'm sorry, Tim.
I feel like it's gonna be 3-1 again. I feel like I'm the only one that actually doesn't believe this. But
I'll go first.
Don't believe in this.
I think the aliens built the pyramids.
They're
perfect.
Negative. I'm gonna say
negative. TJ.
100%. They built the pyramids.
All right.
100%.
What about you, Paulie?
Is TJ's screen like acting up, or am I still asleep?
No, he's doing. He's got like.
Yeah,
he's got the
getting
super,
like
the
he's
super
getting like
hookup, man.
hacked or something. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm looking at.
He's been working good. He's been working a long time with that OBS. That's what he's been doing.
It's the aliens or something. I don't know what's going on.
He got the cracked version of OBS.
No, I don't believe in this either.
You don't believe in it? Okay, let us know in the chat. Let us know.
2-2. All right, I'm up.
You're up.
All right, I'm gonna go with a chalk one. That's the character. I don't even know where this meme came from.
How can you ever?
It came from Ancient Aliens.
I could not trust anything that guy says just by looking at him.
That dude has the weirdest hairline I've ever seen. At some point, you just gotta let it go, man. That's crazy.
Alicia says she doesn't believe it. No, they didn't know.
Looks like he has a UFO growing on his head,
didn't.
to be honest, man.
Okay. Bigfoot built the pyramids. There you go.
He could have. Or she.
Listen, it's funny you said that, right? Because I randomly was on Paul's Instagram, and I saw the clip that he made from the last time I was on the draft show of this all being one person, right? Yeah. And I just had this idea that eventually this is just gonna be like one big conspiracy.
Everything's together.
Everything always all at once.
All right.
I'm going to pick a chalk one in the first round. I'm going to say the moon landing.
That's strong.
I feel like that's a chalky pick, but
Do you think
that one I can see both sides of that one more than the other first two, because both sides present some pretty good points. You know, like if it was that easy for us to go in 65, you think we would go way more often than that. Well, like
wait, did you say the moon? That's what you chose?
Yeah,
the moon landing.
The moon landing happened because I figured, thinking about what technology we had in 65 to what we have now. Like if we could have got there back then, we would go plenty more times. And
because look, they went there the first time, and then some things went down, and they was like, "Nah, we ain't going back."
Oh,
good. It's one of those things you just go and do and say you did, and don't do it ever again.
They seen some things, came back and said nobody else come.
They said, "Nah, that ain't for us." Nope.
This is I can feel this is like a viral reel, just like coming out in front of us.
Okay, so Tim, what happened during the moon landing? What did they see?
I don't know. That's the real conspiracy. They want to show you all the happy-go-lucky stuff with the flag and the wave and all that good stuff, and playing hopscotch or whatever it was they were doing up there. But they didn't show you. They didn't show you the real. They didn't show you the dark side of the moon.
So
Bars.
Pink Floyd was there. Is what Tim is saying.
Can you see on the dark side of the moon? Is it like pitch black on the dark side? It's probably pitch black, I would say.
There's probably strip clubs, casinos, lots of alcohol and cocaine on the dark side of the moon. That sort of stuff.
The moon is the Vegas of space, is what Tim is saying.
It could be
on the dark, just the dark side of the moon.
Just the dark.
But we have to dig a little bit into the conspiracy though. Like, so they say, I'm sound like what Jimmy said. They say that it was done in Hollywood, right? And there's certain things.
The director directed the moon landing. Famous director. It's not Scorsese. It's the other one.
Spielberg?
No, the other one.
Tarantino.
The other one. I don't know.
Scorsese.
Nicholas Bay.
Scorsese?
No. The other one.
It's Michael Bay, not Nicholas.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't mess with my man.
I'm surprised I knew that many directors, to be honest.
I didn't know any of this. I didn't say anything.
I pulled like 3 of them out. I was like,
John Singleton.
I'm Googling it. Go ahead, Tim. Proceed.
So, but there's the other
Kubrick,
things
Stanley Kubrick.
Stanley Kubrick. Oh, that dude was
who that even is,
man. You don't know who Stanley Clockwork Orange?
I don't know. What is that? Is that a movie?
Oh, Jesus. You've never seen Clockwork Orange?
I've never seen 99% of classic movies.
The Shining?
Classic.
The Shining metal Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
Keep going.
Smells like napalm in the morning.
Is that another movie?
2001: Space Odyssey.
Nope.
Here's one. Eyes
Wide Shut. Seen Eyes Wide Shut.
Didn't he go to jail? Didn't he go to jail for like some really sketchy stuff?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure he went to jail for some super sketchy stuff.
For like directing the moon landing. I would go. That's a jail-worthy cause right there.
Maybe he was gonna snitch.
Oh, that's what it was.
But
Snitches
like
get
they
stitches,
say that like there's like certain things about the footage and the still pictures that make people believe in that the moon never happened.
and just like the whole race of the Soviet Union back then is like they were putting people into space. We couldn't do anything right. Then out of nowhere, just boom.
Exactly.
The moon.
Armageddon, man. That's the best. The Russian space station in Armageddon. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
This is the Russian space station.
That's not a bad Russian accent, Tim. It's very good.
I mean, I'm Irish.
Very
bro,
good,
from
man.
DC. And
The moon in general. The moon in general.
Yeah, that is a whole other. That's a whole other thing.
And yeah, that's a good point. Like, how can we see the moon if crew stole it and Despicable Me? How can we?
Danica says Jim Morrison, Elvis Presley, John Lennon, Andy Kaufman, Tupac, Biggie Smalls, Michael Jackson, and JFK all live on the moon.
They could.
Possibly.
It could be a whole like.
Listen, that's a party. That's a party.
Lit party.
That's some good music in JFK.
I'm getting me a telescope because I need to see what the hell going on up there.
I'm
so
sure
Tim, yay or nay on the moon landing?
Telescope.
The moon landing, definitely. I'm gonna go with. I don't know, definitely. This one I'm a little iffy on, but that's my mom's birthday. My mom turned 18, I believe, the day that they went on the moon. That was 1969, right?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was 60s, that's for sure.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with for now. I am leaning towards the side of the landing on the moon being legit.
So you're saying it happened, but they saw some things that they want to talk to us about.
Quite
there was still some shadiness that happened. Okay.
Yeah, they probably ran into some aliens.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Paul? That's a yay?
I don't think it. I would say I still think it happened, but I would say it's shady. It's a little shady.
I don't think it. I think it's a hoax. I don't think we ever landed on the moon.
A hoax?
Why haven't we been back there, TJ?
Well, what would be the point of that?
I feel like we. I feel like we do. I think we go back there. I think we go back there, and they don't like advertise that we go back.
And then Buzz Aldrin, he's been saying some shady stuff, like he's fixing to die. He's been giving a lot of really cryptic interviews.
He's the only one that's alive right now, right? From the original people, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. That seems interesting.
I don't know if I want to trust the guy. Dude's been like on Dancing with the Stars and stuff. I don't know if I want to trust anything he says.
Because the government made him do Dancing with the Stars.
Kent, I said I believed in the moon landing, Kent. My God.
All right, who's up? We have
Tim. This is going to be good.
Tim, you're up.
All right, my first conspiracy theory is.
Oh God.
It's going to be good.
Chapstick.
Number one? Like
Number
for real?
one.
For real?
The chapstick, bro.
I'm already done.
They've been getting y'all with the chapstick
forever.
Okay, first of all, chapstick is chapstick. Okay, lip balm, chapstick, whatever you want to call it. It ain't nothing. First of all, I'll never need to use chapstick. My lips is good all the time, right? Second of all, if you see somebody who uses chapstick, they're always using chapstick, right? Why? Because they are addicted to chapstick. Then they started making the chapstick in different flavors. You know what I'm saying? They got the blueberry chapstick, the strawberry chapstick. They got the lippy gloss chapstick, the chapstick that unchaps the lips and makes them glossy at the same damn time. Listen, they're putting something in the chapstick to make y'all keep using the chapstick. Either it's
they got some
like
crack in there or something.
It's like crap stick.
Lip crap.
Crack
lip
stick.
Crap
Listen,
stick.
I'm telling you,
it's called crack
chapstick is the biggest hoax next to, obviously some of my other hoax I'm gonna get y'all, but chapstick. There's no reason to use chapstick. Chapstick don't make your lips unchapped. They either
make them chapped.
They make them chapped so you can use them again. They've been running y'all around, man. The chapstick is that's it. See,
I'm more of a Blistex person myself.
But do any you guys know anybody that finished the whole tube, or do people always lose it before they finish the tube? Then they make it also easy to lose on purpose too. That's something that has to have happened.
Yep.
They got to keep those people in business.
I know everybody knows somebody who's a chapsticker. They gotta have. They got chapstick in their
TJ
purse.
is a chapsticker.
TJ
uses that stick.
I'm so flabbergasted right now because I do not use chapstick, but I know people that are addicted to chapstick.
See what I'm saying?
I do.
Listen, everybody knows somebody who's got chapstick in their purse, chapstick in their pocket, chapstick in the car, chapstick in the jacket. They got chapstick everywhere because they got it. I'm telling y'all, man. And the government is probably behind it. Don't tell them I said that, TJ. But I'm telling you, listen, the government got a contract on the chapstick formula.
Oh, my God.
Who you think made the chapstick formula? The government made the chapstick formula. How much money you think chapstick people make? How much money? Listen, for me, conspiracies always revolve around money, okay? And you go ahead and look into how much chapstick do you think is sold in a year in the world?
Hey, I just looked at whoever makes
Johnson & Johnson.
It's backed by Pfizer.
Ooh,
big pharma. Tim, I'd be on something here. I'm just saying.
And listen, a lot of the things that I'm gonna give y'all, out of control. A lot of the things I'm gonna give y'all gonna laugh at first, and then about 5 minutes later, you're gonna be like, "Damn, Tim." You might be on to something, man.
Big Pharma's behind this, guys. Tomorrow Tim end up in the body bag with Pfizer coming out his door. It's like he finally figured it out.
Chapstick. I got these dogs in my house. They is going bananas. Could y'all hear the dogs?
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's
good.
the government.
That means.
Wait, is TJ?
What is that?
TJ mind blown? It looks like his mind's blown.
That's what it is. My mind is blown. I've never thought about it.
Look at Ray.
I'm trying to add there you go.
There you go. Look at that, guys. His mind is legit blown.
Hey man, listen.
I've never thought about that before. This is an experience of learning right now.
We're all learning here. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that is not true, Tim. I'm going on a limb.
So I'm gonna say that I was with Ray until like 2 seconds ago, and I saw Pfizer's behind this. So I'm gonna say it's like 80% not true. But
you're gonna believe this chapstick nonsense and not believe in the moon landing.
I'm just saying, I was sold. Tim did a really good job.
Hey, that Pfizer, you right though. I was second guessing that too.
I Googled it and saw Pfizer. I was like, oh wait a minute, something's up. There might be something going on.
TJ,
I think that there is truth in the conspiracy, and the reason I say that is because I also think that there's a truth in a lot of the pharmaceutical stuff. I think that they give us stuff sometimes that make us sicker, so we have to go back. Why would you give us something? Why would you cure anything?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make any
sense. The money's in the medicine, not the cure, right?
Right. So why would you make lip chap? Why would you make lip chap to unchap your lips when you're not going to buy anymore because your lips are going to be unchapped?
You're picking up real quick,
TJ. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Hey,
I'm picking it up.
All right, Tim. As you know, this is a snake draft, so you got the next pick.
Damn! I shouldn't have went last. All right. I'm gonna be a little bit more serious, real quick on this one. I believe that the government killed John Lennon.
Ooh.
Oh. I wasn't sure which John you were going to. There was multiple Johns.
I mean, listen, the government is like, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They got a lot of hits under their belt. They like, they like the Temptations, Michael Jackson. They got hits. The government they've been taking people out for a long time. But I'm gonna tell you right. I had this class in college, and I had to do a speech and you had to have like something. You had to make somebody believe in something. So like I chose to do the John Lennon thing. That was obviously many moons ago, real moons ago. So I don't necessarily remember the exact, relevancy behind it, but basically, John Lennon was kind of, trying to bring the people together. You know what I'm saying? He was spreading his good vibes, and he had the power of the people. See, a lot of people don't realize that the music, because I got a little bit of a background in music. Music is the power of the people. Okay, so like he has so many people, millions of people around the world listening to what he was saying, and the government ain't like that. So they concocted a plan. They had concocted a plan, and took him out. Game over, man. Like,
do you think they put him in the back of a van first and said, "Yo, you gotta stop this, or you're dead"?
Nah. They give him a warning? At some point they probably pulled him aside. You know,
to get him a warning.
Like, you know, dark alley, back of the cafe sort of situation where they was like, "Hey, look, man, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, we don't really like what you're doing right now. We're gonna give you an opportunity, man." And he was, big shout out to my man John Lennon. He was a true G. So he was like, "Nah, fam, I'm gonna keep the hits rolling, man." And then next thing you know, man, they took him out because if you look, man, there's a couple of really like, them songs. Everybody else, they was like, "All right, we gonna chill." But listen, they took John Lennon out. They took him out. You know what, man? Can I just change it to like all the people that got killed by the government?
It's a lot.
You want to put the government's hit list?
Allegedly.
Government got a hit list.
I'm gonna go with Tim. I believe I'm with you on that one, Tim.
I don't know if it was the government, but I think somebody definitely took him out. People keep saying his wife did it. You don't think his wife did it?
Yoko?
Yeah. Nah. They probably was gonna take her out too. But she finagled her way out of that one.
They needed a Beatle. Say the streets needed a Beatle, Tim. That's all I'm saying.
The streets needed a body, man. That's the government's motto, man.
The streets needed a body.
The streets needed a body, man. They live every like 10 years. The government kind of, it's just like, hey, man,
they need a body.
We need a body. Somebody gotta go. They've got a list, and they just like this guy right here. Yep, I think it's time. He's bad enough, man. He's getting too popular.
TJ,
who do you think is next in that list, Tim? I want to know. Who do you think?
They took out. I mean, listen. They took out Martin Luther King. They took out JFK. They probably took out Tupac and Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Listen. The government been taking people out since the people could be taken out. That's all I'm gonna say. Too much power. Listen, you can't let the people have the power. That's why I kind of took a step back from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I wasn't trying to end up on that list.
He wants to be alive.
TJ, is that a yay or nay on the assassination of John Lennon?
I am such a conspiracy theorist because I don't know who John Lennon is, but I know
the Beatles.
I know that the government has plans because I watch shows like Scandal, and I know what happens when
I live in the Scandal, bro.
And they're trying to maneuver U.S. history. Wait. I just believe all of that.
Are we just gonna slide over the fact that TJ doesn't know who John Lennon is?
I just threw it in real quick, like at the beginning, and then like roll right over it.
I caught it.
Right. You can't say anything to me about any movie ever. We got TJ doesn't know who John Lennon is.
I was coming back to that.
I have used the audio that had that in there before, and I didn't do the research.
Have you? But you know who the Beatles is?
I do know the Beatles.
Okay,
he's one of the Beatles.
How many Beatles can you name?
0.
Come on, man! I just gave you the layup, John Lennon. I can't name them all either. John Lennon,
I know Paul McCartney,
Ringo Starr, McCartney. Paul McCartney got his whole little. He's a conspiracy dude. People think that Paul McCartney. There's all types of weird conspiracies.
George Harrison, I think. Was
George Harrison.
George Harrison.
Yeah,
that's all.
There we go.
Wow.
I am 20. I am 36.
Wow. I am shocked.
Well, listen.
That's another one. That might be one of my picks there, Danica. So chill
out. It could be a vampire.
Paul McCartney being dead? Yeah.
It could be
possible.
Vampire.
That is crazy. Wow.
I'm obsessed with vampires, dude.
So do all three of us agree with Tim? I feel like I think all
I
three of us.
will be
Yeah,
right back.
I'm
Give me
there.
1 second.
Tim is dead. There you
Ooh, Tim, they took him out.
On,
he got too popular. Oh, look at TJ with them.
All right. So, Paulie,
All
you're
right.
up next.
All right, so I feel like Tim would definitely agree with me on this one. But Ray, you watch sports too as well, so you might be on this one. I don't know how TJ watches sports, but I'm gonna say the NFL is scripted. That's my conspiracy theory.
Scripted.
Yeah, they got a script before the year starts, TJ, and they said this team has to win the whole thing. This team has to come second, and there's a whole script.
You think it's all about money?
It's all about money, all about what is the best storyline that year. And like, there's been a lot of proof of this with like the Saints been trash. No offense to any Saints team they're watching. And as soon as Katrina hits, the Saints team just becomes a superpower for one season. As soon as they rebuild the stadium, they win the whole thing. It's too many stories that are like too good to be true, I would say. So there we go. And the fella is scripted.
I definitely think that there's always some sort of, especially with those large organizations like that, because I work in like a corporate government. There's always an end goal, and they move people around. That's what I call it, moving people around. So you move people from here to here, and whatever you can do to make the most money is what happens. So I 100% agree with that.
Kent, he had the best quarterback and the best coach for 1 year. Drew Brees was a Charger the whole time, and then out of nowhere, like, oh, we can't afford him anymore. Let's take him to New Orleans. Give him Coach Payton. Oh, Reggie Bush should go first overall. Never mind. Let's make him go second overall to the Saints, even though he was supposed to go first as the best player. Mario Williams, that the Texans draft.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Even though they had no running back and they needed a great running back. Oh, no, let's do this. This is a better storyline if he goes to this team that's rebuilding after Katrina. That's just one example. I started believing this year when all those terrible penalties happened in the Super Bowl against my team, because the Chiefs winning would be a way better storyline than the Eagles winning. So
when do the Titans get scripted to win the Super Bowl?
You need something to happen. You need something major to happen in Tennessee.
If they got enough money, if there's enough money
to be a good storyline. But it looked like the Chiefs were nobody like 10 years ago, and then the script finally came to them for them to be the next dynasty. And there we go.
A lot of Saints fans.
You guys can say what you want. Anybody got a copy of that script? Right? More income? That would be great to get
what
that
about,
copy, man.
What about NCAA football?
Okay, so I was thinking about doing like sports is scripted, but like
dude, the World Cup, come on.
I'll tell you that. I'll say that. I feel like a lot of the sports are like I know. I feel like there's a lot of, like I say, with my emulating pick, there's a lot of people on both sides making some good points. That's all I'm saying. Some just lost. I can lose some votes by saying the Saints suck. I don't care. You guys can prove your record.
Wow, a lot of Saints fans. So
you are nuts. I'm just saying, guys, Saints fans, be happy that the NFL chose you 1 year to be the stars. That's all I'm just saying. Just be happy that was in the storyline books. There we go. You guys got your chip.
Just always remember this, and this quote is that people in power know how to move people around.
There we go.
They can. If you got enough money, you can move anybody where you want them to be to come up with
Tim, I need you the last 5 minutes, man. Where was you at?
Dude, I was watching my my wife's cousin's dog, and she just came back. So
okay.
My wife's not here. So she just texted me. Damn, that was a lot. All right, so where are we at?
My pick was NFL is scripted. That was my pick.
Oh, dude, come on.
And my example was the Saints being trashed the whole time and then winning ones after the Katrina, and the whole chat turned on me because apparently they're all Saints fans.
That's completely false.
Oh. You don't think NFL is scripted?
NFL, hell no. Listen, I play ball. There's one thing that you can't do. You cannot fake or script. This ain't wrestling. This ain't WWE. Where you getting in like a little ring and throwing people around. There's too many moving pieces.
Explain to me the Saints winning.
Listen,
why
what
the
that
Chargers?
means?
Why the Chargers let Drew Brees
Listen,
go?
I will,
Why didn't
I will,
Houston take Reggie Bush first overall?
listen, man.
It's like
It
chess
just
pieces.
happens. It just happens.
Oh, all these things just happened miraculously
Yeah, man.
to a team that got the stadium destroyed by like a
Listen,
hurricane.
you can't.
and the
This is
city
why I
bringing-
try to explain this to people that used to tell me like 20 years ago. Would be sitting on a couch, high as a kite somewhere, and somebody would say, "Man, in 20 years, the car's gonna be flying," and I have to be like, "Nah, bro, listen, you can't even get cars to drive on the street. What you mean? You gonna get them to fly? People can't even make left-hand turns properly. You think they're gonna let people just fly cars? Do you know how it would be? There's no way you could get all those people to do everything a certain way, and it like." Come together.
Speaking of flying cars, we'll come back to that for sure. But for my next pick, TJ talked about people in power, and then Tim mentioned wrestling. So for my next pick, I'm gonna pick.
I don't know where does it go.
The NWO, the new world order.
So we get 5 picks.
Yeah,
You get 5 picks, Tim. You get 5
I
picks.
agree. It's
are you picking NWO as in like the wrestling team is real?
No, like the new world order.
The actual
You know,
world
they have
order.
like people on top, like running everything in the world.
I was like, did you just pick Hulk Hogan and Razor Ramon, or you just picking the?
Hey, I wish they ran. No, I
Yeah.
don't actually. So
It's a new world order.
Is that like
New world.
Illuminati and stuff like that together?
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
all,
I had.
It's all there.
I had Illuminati on my board. So yeah.
Do you think that Beyonce is part of the Illuminati? Have you ever looked at any of
Hey,
that?
have you
Beyonce
seen her?
Illuminati
Have you
stuff?
seen her like halftime show the one year for the
It's
Super
weird,
Bowl?
man.
I have.
She was
It's a
doing
lot of
She was putting the
symbolism.
gang signs up, man. She was putting the triangles and everything. The whole show. That's what my favorite part after, because I'm like I have
Roman,
a lot
see,
of like
he's with me. 100% real. See, there we go.
I have like a lot of like Slavic friends on my Facebook that believe in all that. And after every halftime show, they take like screenshots and like draw triangles, as many triangles as they can draw on a halftime show to prove that the Illuminati is real. The NWO is there. They were like,
I see some triangles over there with TJ.
Trying to go viral, get some views.
All right,
Right.
so Ray, if it is true, do you know who is part of this order? Do you know any names?
I mean, that goes into another conspiracy theory.
Oh,
Well, I'll tell you this. I know a guy. I got a guy, right? And this is a legitimate source. Okay, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I
Your
can't
guy?
I can't.
Your guy, your
divulge-
Illuminati guy?
You
I
said you have a
can't
guy.
divulge. I cannot divulge much more information than that, right? But there is a table. 100% true, no question about it. There is a table.
Do you know who has a seat at the table?
I do not know. I cannot go into specifics at who has, but it is very limited seats.
But you know the people at the table.
No, I don't know the people at
No.
the table. I
He
just know
knows
a
a guy
who
who
was
knows
a
about the table.
No, he knows. Yeah, because he was a consultant to the table.
He built the table.
No, he ain't built the table. No, this guy is like a real brainiac kind of guy. He's a
Devon
numbers
get
guy.
the tables?
He's a number guy.
So
why is
fun
it so
fact.
routed in numbers? Like the Illuminati is so routed in numbers and symbols and stuff like that.
I don't
What is
really
that
know.
called, TJ?
I think
Like
Illuminati is just like a word, right? Is it like what is the actual Illuminati?
Well, it's a lot
It's
of
like
it
a group.
is it's like geometrics and numbers and symbols.
But like we talking
And
like
triangles.
Freemasons and Shangri-Las.
they're
and
all
stuff
there.
Like that?
They're all part of the NWO.
yeah, all of it.
The Oracle of Omaha.
What's that?
I don't know, but that sounds like a badass band name.
It could be a great.
What is that?
It's the next Marvel movie.
If somebody lives in Omaha, that should be your reselling YouTube name right here. The Oracle of Omaha. I would just subscribe just because of that. It's a
So,
label.
Well, I
all
mean,
that.
so like, but is the New World Order like a consistency of like? Is it a concept or is it like an actual like group though?
I think it's a concept, more of a concept. like one general
I'm always,
government.
like, scared to talk about it because they might take you out. So I just I kind of like believe exists, but just I let them do their own thing.
Yeah, just let them do their own. You do you, boo. I'm over here.
Just let me have my own little business up in here.
Yeah. We don't want to ruffle too many feathers.
Yeah, like I'm over here, you over there. It's all good.
Whoa, Google that. He's the leader of the Illuminati.
Oh man,
the Oracle of Omaha. Is that like Warren Buffett? Isn't he from Omaha?
Man, Warren Buffett ain't in no Illuminati.
I kind of feel like the Illuminati is really like we're thinking like worldly here. We need to we need to start thinking bigger. I think
like universal.
These are like reptilians or higher beings that
is the
is Warren Buffett. Okay, yeah. So whoever said that, I don't believe them now. They gotta have a better. This is the leader. This guy right here.
He's a reptilian. I'm with TJ. TJ, you're right. I think that the people that are running the top are
definitely
aliens, lizard people.
I heard that the lizard people they got a little. So okay, all right. So I think we're trying to put it all together. We're putting the pieces together here. So the lizard people are the NWO, right?
Yes.
And
the Illuminati, and they're Warren Buffett.
There's a table. There's a table. There's a table of the lizard people, and you know where that table of lizard people is?
Omaha.
It's it's in the Denver airport, bro.
Oh, that's another one.
There's another one, bro. And so they give away chapstick at every meeting. Is what happens. They come in, they give you a tube. DJ fixes, changes screen again. He's back to being a reptile now.
I thought that
you look like Jim Carrey right now.
I 100% believe that there are people, and it may not be reptilians or anything, but I think there is a hierarchy of people that have
Can
higher.
You Vogue for me right now? Can you Vogue? Do you know how to Vogue? No, Vogue, man. Come on, Vogue. You don't know how to Vogue. You look like you know. Come on, man.
I definitely think there's just there's a hierarchy of people that we don't know about. Not me. I'm not a reptilian. Even though that's what it says, the reptilian TJ down there.
Right there. There it is, right there.
I don't even know where we're at.
TJ's up.
TJ, you're next.
Oh, okay. So I got 2 picks in a row, so I'm going to try to be strategic about this. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Change my thing here. All right.
So, are we only on the second round?
Yes.
Yeah, we need to get through this.
I apologize.
Third round needs to fly by.
Yeah, I'm going in. So I think that aliens. I think they have been here. I think they are here.
Look at his filter now. What are you growing over there, DJ?
This is corn. The corn definitely has something to do with the aliens. I think that the aliens are here and they have been here, and that we are in cahoots with them. And
whoa,
yeah.
So what? Aliens live among us?
Of course,
we are aliens.
I mean, we're not aliens to ourselves, but we're aliens to somebody else, a different civilization.
But my question is like, if I walk down the street, like the dude that's sitting at the bus stop, I walk past, he could be an alien.
Like in Men in Black?
Are you saying they took on a human form? Is what you're saying, DJ?
No, I don't think that. I think we make ourselves more important than what we are. I don't think we're that important for aliens to come here and be living on our planet. But I do think that they visited here because they have higher technology than what we have, so they can come in, see what the hell going on, then go back to where they're like
it's not worth it.
Yeah, we're like driving cars down the street, stopping at stoplights and stuff like that. I mean, they're like so far beyond that.
They were like, these people came in and find the chapstick. We don't want to take over.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Go find somebody else.
We're talking about lip balm here, and they're they are thinking about being a place and actually just being there.
What if Earth was like the Cancun of the universe, and these aliens come down and just like have fun and like probe people?
Come down for spring break.
Yeah.
if you actually think about what the universe is, and now they're coming out with, they got the new telescope, so now they're actually seeing, they're questioning what they think the Big Bang was, because they're seeing universes that are galaxies that shouldn't even be, like outside of what we think that the galaxy bubble is. We just don't have any clue about any of the real. It's like mind blowing to even think about.
What is this? The Why Flies and his video on the. Is that a movie or a?
It could be.
Cheryl lives way too close to the Oracle of Omaha, so I don't believe anything says anymore.
The Oracle of Omaha. All right, TJ. First pick in the third round.
Okay. The Bermuda Triangle.
Oh,
100%. Tell us about the Bermuda Triangle.
100% true. I'm just a conspiracy theorist. I just went on ahead and just let that out there. I'm an overthinker. I think
there's some kind of like force there.
I think there is a nexus there, and that's like a portal to different dimensions or different places. Like different dimensions is basically, how you dream and it's very like vivid, what you're dreaming. Or you have like deja vu. That's actually you having an awareness of your other counterparts in other realities. It's all layered on, stacked on top of each other.
Dang, that's deep.
So what do you think happens out in the Bermuda Triangle? What do you think is going on there?
I think there's just a nexus. So like they go into the Bermuda Triangle and they end up being in the Bermuda Triangle in a different reality, in a different dimension.
So like trans-dimensional travel.
Right, exactly. And then they go back to their lives. They think they're going back to where they're at, but it's like a whole different reality. Have you ever had like I used to have a recurring dream as a kid. I mean,
yeah, I have a recurring traveling.
Dream.
Like Stranger Things?
Was it Stranger? I don't know.
Like when they flip.
Oh yeah, exactly. But I don't know if it's the upside down, like I don't
portal,
think
like
it's like
portal
hell.
to another
I don't
dimension.
think it's like a hellscape. I think it's just a world that's exactly like our world, but it's a different dimension. Listen, you're looking at a live with somebody with cornfields and a UFO that's on top of his head. So what do you think?
Yeah.
This is real life. I actually believe this.
I believe that to a certain extent. I mean, the Bermuda Triangle definitely
like a
got
multiverse.
some funny multiverse. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like,
I think it has some kind of energy around it. It has some kind of.
Exactly.
I don't know if it's a portal or not, but I think there is some
aura.
energy there. There's something there.
So what do you think about deja vu, TJ? Is it like the same thing?
I think it is. I've had deja vu before where I'm like, man, exactly. I can almost script out what's happening or what's going to happen as if it's ever happened before, and it's never happened before.
I've done a lot of drugs. So
I've never done any drugs. So
listen. I've been in some places, man. I ain't need to go to the Bermuda Triangle to get there.
It's just weird to me that
you have to go to the DC Triangle. That's all you have to go down the block.
I'm just saying it's so weird that you have thousands, even hundreds of thousands of people have the same phenomena of deja vu and it not be something. That's all I'm saying.
So that's I mean, listen, I'm right there. I'm there.
Yeah, I just got it. That was it. It clicked.
Yeah, that's wild. That was a wild one. The multiverse is legit. There you go. All right. So for my next pick, everyone's heard about the flat Earth. I'm not going to pick flat Earth. I'm going to go with something even crazier.
Ooh, the hollow
Earth theory.
Hollow Earth. What is TJ's face now?
TJ, man.
What the heck?
I can't. I can't.
What?
It kind of looks like Leroy a little bit.
Hollow Earth theory.
That's how I looked when I went to the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh my god. How many filters you got in the?
There are endless amounts. I can tell you that right now.
How much you pay for that program, man? It's worth every penny.
It's Snapchat. It's just Snapchat. You can just change it to whatever you want to.
You got Snapchat working on your thing now? Wow.
Yeah, Snapchat lenses.
Oh my god.
I seen that guy before. That's in a movie.
This is the multiverse of TJ. We're just like different, same person.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth theory, man.
Explain to me this because I've never heard about this, Ray.
You've never heard of the Hollow Earth?
I
think
heard
there's like
about
a whole another technologically advanced civilization within the Earth. They say that's where the aliens live. They don't live in outer space. They live within the Earth.
So there's no like core or mantle, and it's just like a city or country or whatever where the aliens live. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never heard about it, so I can't make a good point if it's true or not.
I think it's so much stuff that we haven't discovered about the Earth that we live on, like we've been living on forever.
Is this the third time aliens got picked this draft, by the way? Aliens are a popular pick, huh?
See, look, we live inside Hollow Earth theory. See, there you go. That's a good
There's actually books about this.
Oh yeah, they think that the entrance is in Antarctica. They have like a captain or a general that flew by the entrance of Antarctica.
It's like an elevator. You get inside and just takes you below.
I think so, or something like that.
Okay, good to know.
See, there you go. That's us right there.
Well, there we go.
That's me. That's TJ, and that's you, Paul. You're the tall one.
Where's Tim? Tim didn't get invited.
Hey, Tim is gone. They took him out.
I'm on the ship, man.
He's on the ship. He's on the ship right here. So, Hollow Earth theory, right? Tim, what do you know about the Hollow Earth theory? Educate us.
I'm not. Listen, I've heard some wild stuff, man. I just there's some people believe that the Earth is hollow and that there's another Earth inside the Earth.
Yeah, look at these pictures, man. It has to be true. There's like a whole universe inside the Earth, apparently. Look at that. Yeah.
It's like a Russian doll.
Yeah. It is. Like, what the hell? Is he teaches a baby?
Oh, it's like a young TJ.
Yeah, look at him, man. Is that a rattle at the bottom, right? What is that?
Yeah. Young TJ.
Oh, God.
All right.
I'm up.
You're up.
All right, so this might be a theory just for the reselling world, but it's a conspiracy theory that I want to put down right away. Is that you have to pay for info to succeed? That's the conspiracy theory.
Ooh, what? I love it. Love it. Love it.
That you have to pay for information to succeed as a reseller. I'm tired of people putting that stuff out there.
I got to pay $4.99.
Say it a little bit louder, and the people for the back.
Pay for not just for info. Pay for reselling info to succeed, Ray. Give me the props for that thing, man. Come on, pay for info. Pay for reselling info to succeed. I'm done. I've seen so many people now. It's like I think Tim picked this in his grievance draft, right? And ever since that draft, I think I've seen 10 more people start like pay to succeed. Either sponsorships or Patreons or programs, and yeah, I'm done with it. I'm tired of it.
Why do people ask the questions like they ask, well, how do I get started? Like, I feel like everybody's process is pretty, everybody has a different process, but all the processes are pretty similar to get started with reselling. And I get that question like multiple times a day, like, hey, how do I get started? And it's like,
it's because people don't know how to think. They're all sheep.
It's YouTube. YouTube has melted our mind. We have an unlimited resource of information that we can just type in a couple words and pop up all these videos and go through and watch hours and hours of videos for free. And it's just like, well, I have one. I make videos about these liquidation pallets. Where do I get pallets from? I'm like,
Google it.
Google. Most of the time it's in my description. I have it in the description with the list, but they are so like lazy. They don't even click on the description just to look at the list with the links that I have.
I sent them a link to my video. Where can I find Amazon pallets in Michigan? I don't know. I don't live in Michigan. Why don't you Google it?
Africa.
Or some of them say, where can I So one guy commented, "Where can I find garage sales in my area?" I'm like, I don't even know where your area is. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know where you're, like, who you are. Yeah, no.
I get Africa, Australia. Like, where can I ship these pallets to Europe? I'm like, I don't know. I don't live in Europe. What the kind of question is that?
That's where you say you get my course, $5 a month.
$5 a month. I need a course.
I'll answer all the questions you got.
That's probably why they do it, because they know people are idiots.
That is, people will pay. They would pay just to have
information,
free information.
You don't see people like Tim ever paying for a course, is all I'm saying.
Hell no.
And that's the reason why this works so well too, is that they know the people can get the course 6 months down the road. They're going to be out. Not going to be real resellers because they're not going to succeed. They're going to find somebody new 6 months from now that's going to do the whole thing all over again. It's a whole pyramid scheme. It's a whole reselling pyramid scheme or whatever you want to call it. There we go. So I'm just saying here, people are listening. Anything that somebody is charging for you is available for free, either on Instagram or on YouTube. Anything people are charging for you for is there for free. Yeah.
Facts.
Lori, congrats on your sale.
Boom.
Going back to reselling, we have a small reselling section right now, thanks to Paul.
I needed something from the reselling world on my list. So there you go. I feel like that's the biggest conspiracy theory with reselling right there.
Okay. All right, Timmy, you're up.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna go with damn, I had it in my head and then I just lost it. I'm looking at my notes. What was the one I was gonna do here? Damn, Gina. Oh yeah, crack.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty random.
The government totally made crack, and they put crack in the hood, and goodness. You know the rest of the story. The government totally is behind. CIA, government, they all behind crack cocaine. It was all employed by the government. So yeah, that's my next conspiracy theory. Is the crack. They ruined a lot of people's lives with the crack cocaine.
What do they call it? Was it Reagan?
Oh yeah, the war on drugs. You know how much money they made on the war on drugs? Listen, I'm telling you right now, economically, racial, and the education systems, everything was revolved around the downfall of certain communities based upon cocaine and then eventually crack. The government taught people how to make crack. You just think somebody you don't just make, crack is made from cocaine, for those of you that don't know how to make crack. Okay, so
I don't.
I don't know either.
Yes, okay, yeah. So there's a
Can
process.
I YouTube it?
Oh, I'm sure you can, man. This is 2023, man.
Pay him $5 a month. He'll teach you guys how to make crack.
Crack. Yeah, you have to make crack. You can't just like buy crack. You can't grow crack on the plant. You grow cocaine and then you use cocaine to make crack. So yeah, it's
just cocaine and bacon, two easy ingredients. Huh?
Cocaine and bacon soda.
Well,
that's all it is.
You also need water and like a pot and stuff like that. But yes. The government is responsible for the crack epidemic.
I'm saying like Whitney Houston said, crack is cheap, crack is whack.
Yeah.
It's like TJ's been on some crack.
They were like,
old man TJ.
Yeah, old man, look at this guy. Bingo TJ.
Bingo TJ. I like it. Shout out to White Boy Rick. I recently saw that movie.
Dude, did you see the documentary on Netflix?
On Netflix, yeah.
Man,
that guy's still in jail, right?
I've actually seen.
He was an informant. He was a snitch.
I've seen the Matthew McConaughey movies. Is that the one I'm talking about? He's a dad. Yeah.
There's also a documentary out on Netflix though right now.
It's good.
On White Boy Rick.
He's got life.
That dude, man, it's crazy how he agreed to help him out, and they still screwed him over, man.
They screwed the government, man.
Man, you never trust the government. That's all I'm saying.
It said that TJ looked like Leroy right now.
That's fantastic. All right, Timmy, next one up.
Now, I would assume that we all agree that that's real. That
I have to say,
okay. So now this one right here, I don't necessarily 100% believe in. I mean, I'm not gonna say I haven't thought about it on an occasion or two, but I know that a lot of people do, and I have some numbers here actually.
Ooh, he brought
He's got data.
word cited and everything.
I am a numbers guy. So an estimated 17% of people globally believe the theory to be true or partly true. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No clue. Keep going.
Now, that is the people. There are 76 out of 77 participating atmospheric chemists and geochemists stated that they have. There it is, chemtrails.
Yeah, I wanted that one.
That was on my list.
Next, I had it circled.
It is chemtrails. Like, I know a couple of people, like a couple of my boys who, like, I've been out on the golf course with, and they've been like, yo, man, it's look at the chemtrails. And I'd be like, bro, can you just hit the ball? I don't care about no damn chemtrails. But to be perfectly honest with you, I think that there is definitely a possibility of some fishiness going on. Now, can it be as widespread as some people think it is? I'm probably not. But I mean, with the way that the world is right now and the way listen, it was 77 degrees in DC on Wednesday, and then it was snowing on Saturday.
You're getting into another conspiracy theory there, Tim.
Climate control and chemtrails pretty much go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Back in my day, they used to talk about the ozone. I don't even think kids these days don't even know what the ozone layer is. I don't even think the ozone layer exists anymore. Is there still an ozone layer?
That was one of the biggest fears I had when people talking about that thing being gone. People was like, don't use hairspray or anything like that because it kills the ozone layer, man.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like an episode of South Park too, where like Bubbles would just like spray the whole time, just spray the hairspray? Like, I'm destroying the ozone layer.
But yeah, chemtrails can definitely possibly be true. I mean, like, it's a little weird because I don't remember seeing them as a kid. Like, can you go back in your head into time and like you see airplanes in the sky, but did you ever see the stuff coming out the back of the airplanes back in the day?
I feel like it always happened. That's how you can track where it was
going. It's new, man. I'm telling you, I remember the airplanes back in the day. I ain't never seen it.
You know that an average adult only looks up at the sky 8 seconds a day.
That's it.
Well, see, listen, really? I always told everybody I feel
like that's pretty accurate for me.
Exactly. So who knows what they're doing up there?
Man, I'm
trying to see. I'm looking up there all day.
Yeah, I'd be up in the sky all day.
I'm trying to see what's happening up there.
DJ got a telescope and everything. It's gonna be all in the sky.
A telescope.
Telescope.
All right, chemtrails. That's a good one. So what are they dusting here, Tim? Trying to control us, or what are they doing?
No, I mean, some people believe that it's consistent of chemical or biological agents or contain a supposedly toxic mix of the thing that we started the whole show off with. It's just come back full circle: aluminum, strontium, and barium.
Oh, well,
under secret government policy.
It has to be real now. It has to be real now. Tim just used 8 big words in a row. It has to be real.
I mean, listen, listen really fast though. I think I just want to give you a little proponents of the chemical conspiracy theory find support for their theories in their interpretations of sky phenomenon. Videos posted to the internet and reports about felt like LL Cool J for a second, something like a phenomenon. Videos posted to the internet and reports about government programs. They also have certain beliefs about the goals of alleged conspiracy and the effects of its alleged efforts, and generally take certain actions based on those beliefs.
There we go. Boom.
Okay.
Has to be real.
There you go. All right, Paulie, next up.
All right, this is like a little funny one, but I had it on my list. Matt Groening is a time traveler.
Who the what?
Who's that?
Oh, the Simpsons creator.
The Simpsons writer.
Man, that stuff is
you mean
Matt
Groening?
That's what I said. Matt Groening.
Oh, I thought you said Mag. Sorry.
No, Matt Groening is a time traveler. That's what I have. Now, it could maybe not be true because the guy just wrote so much different episodes and some of it has to be come to fruition. But a lot of the stuff that is on The Simpsons is happening in real life like a couple of years later. It's kind of crazy. Like there's been I've seen a whole YouTube videos about it, and just like, and it's not just like moments, like the whole Trump thing with the escalator and everything that like pretty much was like a picture for picture example of what happened when Trump ran for president, and this was like I think like 10 or 12 years before it happened. It was like crazy, man.
There's a bunch of them. It's astounding how many of those Simpsons clips are like parallel to.
It's like insanity, man. It's like
Lady Gaga at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. It's I'm just saying, like, it could be just because there's probably 30 episodes a year of The Simpsons, and they've been around since like the 80s, you know. So you write enough stuff, and enough things happen that some of them might come into fruition. But there's just been way too many that like whoa.
Do you think that people watch things and they manifest? You know, like you watch something and then you do that without even thinking about doing it.
Like Inception.
You've seen it before.
Do you think Trump was like watching The Simpsons in 2000? He's like, you know what? That's a great idea. Yeah, great idea, Matt. I'm gonna run for president one day. He inspired me. You know, it might be true. Cheryl, I did see your comment about it's so that's why I wanted to pick it before everybody else picked it. But yeah, it was on my board. Like I said, I don't know if I believe it full heartedly because, like I said, but it's possible.
I know there's a Twitter account that went viral because what they were doing was they was making a bunch of predictions, and then they was hiding the tweets, and then whatever prediction came true, they would make that tweet live, and then it would be backdated from when they first tweeted it.
Oh, that's cool.
And everybody was like, "Oh, they're time traveling. They know what's going on." But they would make a bunch of like they would say, "Okay, Lady Gaga, Beyonce, Rihanna is going to perform at the Super Bowl," and then whoever performed, that's who they would unhide that tweet. It looked like they was predicting the future.
I believe in time traveling.
I could time travel. Have you ever seen what's the show? There is a show on
Travelers.
No, it's on Netflix.
There's so many different time traveling shows.
No, you need to watch this. I can't think of what name. I'll look it up before the end of the show, but it's like they're in a time loop, and it's so weird because it starts off. What's it called?
Groundhog Day.
No. This is like a recent show, and they're stuck in this time loop, and everything happens in succession. But then the first event wouldn't have happened if the person hadn't traveled back in time to make that first event happen.
Neil deGrasse Tyson said it on Joe Rogan that he says we have the capability to time travel, but it's just too dangerous to play that game, because he's like, well, what if you time travel, go back in time, find your parents, and they don't meet each other because of what you did. Now you no longer exist in the future, so you have nothing to go back to.
I saw that movie before. It's called Back to the Future.
You can't bend the time continuum, right?
Yeah,
I tell you what,
it's an alternate timeline.
On a constellation bracket, water.
Water is not real, guys.
Nah, it's real, but man, they charging us money for water, man. They making so much money off of water.
Yeah.
The show is called Dark. Y'all need to watch it. It's a really good show. It's called Dark. It's got 3 seasons, 3 finite seasons on Netflix. It's really great.
I like time travel theories. That's probably one of my favorite parts from Endgame, TJ, was when they were like arguing about time travel the whole time, and old Nebula says, like, yeah, that's right. That was a really
so have you seen Ant-Man? I'm not going to do any spoilers, but Ant-Man,
I haven't seen it.
Built upon all that stuff that happened in Endgame.
Jen wants a new face, TJ. Jen's tired of looking at you.
And Black Mirror is awesome, Ken. Black Mirror is the fantastic show.
It's better to be a good face. Oh, why are you so sad, man?
Come on, TJ.
Come on, man.
It's okay,
it's all right,
it's
TJ.
Okay. I know I took your pick.
TJ, it's all right, man. Your picks aren't that bad.
Your picker. It's okay. Sunken soda isn't that terrible, TJ. You know, it's not bad.
Okay. TJ, it's okay.
All right, Ray, you're up.
All right. For my next pick, I have to go with an alien pick. The alien pick. None other than Roswell, New Mexico.
Ooh.
Dang.
It's a classic.
Wait. So, Ray, if we keep it tracked, you picked aliens 3 out of 4 times. Maybe even 4 times if you picked the NWO.
I'm an alien guy, man.
Yeah.
So what is the actual man? Listen. What is the actual situation with Roswell though? Because like
they covered it up.
But what did they cover up though?
They covered up the 2 ships crashing with
so
live
ships
bodies.
crashed there with aliens in them.
Yeah, and they're supposedly kept in Area
Day.
51. Exactly. It's just like Independence
Day. That totally happened. 100%.
Yeah.
And they said it was a weather balloon.
It really upsets TJ. That pick really upsets TJ.
You look like you ate some hot wings, some chicken wings that were way too hot.
It's okay, DJ.
Is that where it was? Skinwalker Ranch? Is that where it was? Great movie. If you've never seen the movie Roswell, it's an older movie. It's so good. It's like a 2 VHS tape movie.
Wait, so when did actual
how
crash
much does it sell for a seal?
1950 something? I don't know. That's a great question.
Every time you show the graph, I look at it and it's John Cena, but I keep thinking it's Kevin, Commonwealth Picker. But it's just John Cena. No, listen. It had to
1994.
1994. That's not old.
It's PG-13. It's not terrible, man.
Good movie, man.
So.
Oh, even showed the alien. I forgot about that. Look at that.
That's what they said it looked like
in the movie.
Yeah. Why is that everyone's interpretation of aliens? By the way, why can't it just look like humans?
So alien. If you go back and you look up elongated head, elongated skulls, they found a bunch of skulls. I can't take myself seriously. They have found elongated skulls of people, and they said that the people were trying to mimic the aliens that they.
Dang, something like the Mayans. Like the Mayans.
Exactly. That's where it came from.
Oh, Gulf Coast says he's been to Roswell.
Wait, there's artificial cranial deformation. That's weird. So the Mayans elongated their skulls by themselves.
Mm-hmm. They elongated and it was to mimic the people that they were working with. They was like they saw
the people that built the pyramids.
The people that built the pyramids. They was that's why they elongated their skulls like that. And that's real. The elongated skulls is real.
I mean, I'm looking at them. They look.
I just looked back and saw TJ Cage's filter. I was like, what the hell?
I'm trying to get with Tim, but mine ain't as epic as his.
All right, TJ.
Okay.
You're up next.
All right. So the next one I want to put up is, and this is one that I used to follow a long time ago. I was really interested in the Titanic. So they said that the Titanic was not an accident. It was deliberate for financial and political reasons. So it goes back to that move people around type of thing. And they just got rid of this thing.
Iceberg was placed there on purpose.
They ran it in.
Yeah,
they knew it was going to happen.
Right.
And so all the rich it was something to do with like the money or the banks or something like that, right, TJ?
Yep, it was financial. Yeah. They was trying to the bank, they had paid for, however many millions, they're probably what millions of dollars back then, but it was so much money that they paid for these, and it was almost like insurance.
Yeah. So they say that the Titanic's sister ship, Olympic, was disguised as Titanic as an insurance scam by its owners, the International Mercantile Marine Group, controlled by, take a wild guess, not Pfizer, believe it or not.
The Vanderbilts or the what's the other one?
The
Rockefellers.
Rockefellers, yes.
No, J.P. Morgan.
J.P. Morgan. That was my next guess.
Man, there's a lot. I think there's a movie on this.
Yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Netflix.
Kate Winslet.
Draw me like you draw your French girls.
Whatever it's called.
I was watching one of the Rogan episodes as well, and he had Dave Portnoy on, and he said there was a book written about the Titanic, like 20 years before the Titanic happened, about a ship, luxury ship, like hitting an iceberg, and they called the ship the Titan.
That's right. Yeah.
20 years before the thing happened, there was a whole book written about it. So and Titanic. That's like crazy how close it is. So I can see it. I can see it, TJ. I can see it.
That's a good one. All right, TJ, for your last pick here.
All right, this is difficult because I feel like I've talking a lot about a lot of different things. So, and I'm not gonna. I've got some ones on here that are very like risque. So I'm not gonna.
I feel like you could type anything in Google and then follow it with conspiracy theory, and they'll find something.
There's enough people out there.
Wow, man.
Look at Tim's beard being fake conspiracy theory. I'm sure there's people out there.
Well, no, there's some beard conspiracy theories out there. You know, people who can't grow beards are the ones that made up that whole rumor about how people who have beards will have fecal matter in their beards. That killed me for like 2 weeks, man. I had to defend myself. You know, then you got the people, the tobacco people. Trying to all of a sudden they got all these vape commercials like vaping is bad. Like the only people that think vaping is bad is the cigarette people, because then the cigarette people can't sell these cigarettes to the people that are vaping. You know,
is that a conspiracy theory?
No, that's a real theory.
That's a real theory. Yeah, I had to defend though because I used to have a beard almost as big as Tim's, maybe even bigger sometimes. I thought I was always defending because they're like, man, like you don't take care of that. I'm like, you know how much work this thing is to maintain? This is way harder than nothing, man. I'm sure TJ knows.
I got my name.
TJ, that thing is
shining, baby.
Moisturized, man.
Shine
that thing
bright like a diamond.
Ooh, dang.
Oh man, it's got
hold on,
moves and everything.
Yeah. Whoa. What the hell is that?
Bruh.
TJ's just turned into a kiosk worker in the mall.
A kiosk worker in the mall.
You look like a dude I used to work with at Blockbuster back in the day. Say, looks like he wants people to like fix his iPhone screens, man. That's what it looks like.
Okay. I don't want to buy your cheap cologne, your knockoff cologne.
This is my last pick.
Yes.
The last pick.
This is the deep state. Have you heard about the deep state?
What?
Yeah, I heard a little bit of something about that.
That is about the federal government working with high-level financial entities and leaders to exercise power within the United States. So,
like the guy from Omaha, what's his name? The
Warren Buffett.
the Oracle
of Omaha.
I don't know. I just know that the presidents have a book, and they go and they read this book, and they say, "This is what you're supposed to do for your next 4 years."
Okay.
These are the banks you need to take down.
That is believable.
It's real. It is not.
Yeah,
absolutely, 100% chance.
Yeah, if people think that like the president is the most powerful person in the country,
oh no, he's a puppet.
I don't know what's up.
Yeah, not even close.
Back to the NWO.
Oh, look at this guy. Look like Zack Ryder for a second.
Yeah.
I agree.
Nobody knows who Zack Ryder even is.
That's the table. That's the table right there. It's the families. You know what I'm saying?
That's the table. That's right.
Which families are in the table?
These families ain't the families that we know.
That's
the thing.
Rockefellers, Vanderbilts.
They low on the bottom of the chain.
Oh no, they're definitely
families,
low. But
the real families are families that don't nobody know are families.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they because if you look back in the history of families, everybody's downfall eventually, you know what I'm saying, is they get too flashy. The people that's why Warren Buffett still eating McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like the people that succeed in scamming the world, they do it quietly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't draw too much attention to yourself. People start asking questions.
Yeah, man.
People like Tim start asking questions, you know. There we go.
I don't ask no more questions, man. I just, you know what I'm saying?
It's like I'm just gonna settle down and sell glass. Nobody sees me over here. That's what Tim said.
You know,
I'm just gonna.
Me. I don't know what happened with that one, man.
What the heck?
What in the world?
Is it a horse?
Looks like someone sat on you, man. I don't even know what the hell. I don't know what's going on with that one.
Mount Shasta is a secret hideaway for the aliens, ghosts, lost cities, strange disappearances, and reptilian humanoids. Uncle Warren told me over a steak dinner.
There you go. There you go.
All right. So for my last pick, and this is probably my favorite pick, and I knew this was going to be here, and this is a newer one. Okay.
Oh.
Helen Keller is a hoax.
Oh, because she could see or something, or she could hear?
She can't see. She couldn't hear. She wrote 12 books, like tons of essays, and the girl rode a plane. I mean, flew a plane. Come on.
She
Wait,
piloted
Helen
a
Keller
plane?
was a real person?
No,
yes,
that's a real person.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I thought that was just a book or something.
No.
See, here's the thing.
Helen
They
Keller-
teach you about Helen Keller.
She survived the Holocaust?
No, that's Anne Frank.
That's different.
People always get those two confused.
I know. My wife is yelling at me right now.
What would she say? That's not
She said
the right.
she yelled Anne Frank, and then she said they're both real.
Go home, Ray.
I know.
Listen, listen.
Ray, are you saying she wasn't blind or something? Is that what you're saying? Or
Something's up, man. I'm telling you, they teach you about Helen Keller when you're like in first grade, and then you're like, all right, that makes sense. And then they don't say anything about Helen Keller. And then you think about it, and you're like, wait a second, this woman was blind, she was deaf, she knew how to write. She wrote books.
You know what they say?
I've never
about
heard.
people, though, right? They say that, if you lose one sense, your other sense gets
She
strong.
couldn't
Way
see
stronger.
or hear.
Yes, then her other senses must be mad strong if she lost two.
She had
Smell?
that sixth-
Can you
she
write
had-
books with smells?
Nah, she had that sixth sense, bro.
She's manifested the stories. It just manifested.
Wait, I never heard about the whole plan until you just told me. She flew a plane? That's what you're saying?
Yes.
That was Amelia Earhart.
That I've never heard of until now. That sounds like some shadiness, man.
This is her right here. This is the plane she flew. Are you kidding me?
That is there's no way that happened, man.
Why not?
They gave her some fake controls, like acting.
There's somebody else in the plane with her, though.
The dude behind her was flying the whole time. How did you piss off Helen Keller? I don't know. I never heard about the whole plane part, but I've heard
there's somebody in the plane with her, though.
I've heard some. I think it was a couple weeks ago. I saw like a story passing by. I never clicked on it about how she actually could hear or something, or she could see. Like she was actually right. Boom, fake.
Man,
See,
there's some real Helen Keller hate out there.
I'm just saying, man. I don't know. Are you saying lies me or lies in Helen Keller?
Ray, why is the guy from the diabetes commercial right there? Where's the diabetes
This guy right
doing?
here?
No, the guy with the big mustache. And it looks like the diabetes guy from Price is Right. the diabetes
See, look, this is how she wrote her name.
Pretty good. Better than how I write.
Exactly.
Is that a font? Can we use that as
her signature?
Oh, I thought that was. I was like, I never seen that one in MS Word. right under bolded. What do they call it? Arial
and Wingdings.
Comic Sans.
Comic Sans, and then Helen Keller font.
Whenever I worked at an Anthro and people would come and present their pitch to me and they give me a business card with Comic Sans, I'm like, I get out. I'm like, that's all I need is if your business card has Comic Sans on it, we're done with you. We're not going to work with you. That's for sure.
All right, here we go.
All right.
How do you piss off Helen Keller?
Teacher, that was not on my board. I'm gonna be honest with
Definitely
you.
doesn't.
You just popped it right out of your butt.
She had a stencil. See, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So
that rose though.
Helen Keller is a hoax, is what you're saying. Okay, all right. Make sure that everybody's list looks good. Tim, you like your list, or you want Tim?
I'm thinking like, okay, somebody's gonna see chapstick, and it's just gonna be like the one that's completely different.
They're like, what
the hell, chapstick?
Chapstick. The moon landing and followed by chapstick, man. So I'm up. I want also like a one word thing on mine. I think that would look good at the bottom. So I'm gonna go with microchips. That's gonna be my pick.
Ooh, what about microchips?
There's a bunch of people believe that it's like it's the government trying to control us, and they want to put chips inside of us, and then they
Mark of the beast.
Yeah, well, that's part of it too. I'm saying I grew up in like a really hardcore like Slavic Christian community, and man, as soon as those things got introduced into credit cards, everyone's like, "You can't have credit cards. That's the mark of the beast. You're gonna go to hell." And then they put them in the phones. They're like, "You can't have phones." And then there's like a whole story now. People like in like Seattle, something like they can like scan things with their hand, right? Because they put their hands and the chips in their hands.
Mm-hmm.
They can scan and all that. They're like, "Yeah, that's it." But like microchips, people think that the government is like government's working with like Bill Gates or something to control all the people.
Bill Gates is a reptilian, right, TJ?
100% reptilian.
What is a reptilian?
Is he on the table?
He is the table. Hell,
he is the table. Yeah, the table on Epstein's island.
Whoa! I had that on my board, but I was like, I don't know if I want to bring that name up.
Yeah, I left all those at the table.
Yeah, I was like, there might be honorable mentions.
I'm just saying.
I don't want that name on my.
I got a really good honorable mention. I just didn't want to put it on the board. So
the table's off world. It's not nowhere. It ain't around here.
But what do you do? So wait, there's people out there that think that we have microchips inside of us already.
I think they have. Well, some people have them, right?
Some people already do.
Yeah.
Some people
How?
Put them like,
why? Like pacemakers?
No,
they like pay for stuff.
There's a guy that put it in his hand in Seattle, and so know how you have like Apple Pay on your phone, or whatever. So he just goes with his hand on all the cash registers and just pays for things with his hand.
That's pretty cool, man. But don't lead a country though, man. There's some places around the world they take that hand real quick. You know what I'm saying?
And he put into it because he had to have like a scan card to get into his office. He put that on the chip as well, so he just goes and scans his. I
mean, I thought about getting a QR tattoo once.
Yeah.
Of what? Like your link tree or something?
Yeah, exactly.
By his YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
Subscribe, bro.
Lady Luck Junk. Danica says, why could no one hear Helen Keller cry for help when she fell off the bridge? She was wearing mittens.
I don't get it.
Because she's deaf, so she would have to yell with her hands.
Y'all know, Danica, we slow. So,
okay.
This is the microchip in your hand right here, man.
That is 100%.
This is what I'm saying.
Helen Keller walks into a bar, then into a chair, and then into a table. Is there like a whole list of Helen Keller jokes?
I think I guess so.
On my whole
Probably.
life.
It's a funny story. Back with my old friends in the PA, we used to play apples to apples quite a bit. This was like 10 years ago or something. And there's a card called Helen Keller. And no matter whoever puts anything down, people put the Helen Keller card down, they automatically win the game. That was a thing. No matter what you put, Helen Keller was like the cheat code to win that thing.
That was the cheat code? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So, microchips.
That's the thing. There we go.
Last pick, Timmy. I think we know where this is going.
We had to go out with a bang, ladies and gentlemen.
The dinos are still on the table, Tim. I don't know if you didn't pick the dinos yet.
The number one conspiracy theory in the entire universe is dinosaurs.
There we go.
Okay?
What about them?
Are they real?
Dinosaurs never existed. Dinosaurs are not real. Everything that you've been told about dinosaurs is an absolute lie. And the dinosaurs are linked to the table because the table is the people that created dinosaurs, and they have made more money has been made off of dinosaurs in this world than anything else ever. Nobody has made
dinosaurs.
Even more than chapstick?
Money. Dinosaurs is the biggest money-making scam of all time. There are so many people people make money off of dinosaurs every single day. As soon as you come out the womb, you are fed dinosaurs, okay? You got dinosaur pajamas, you got dinosaur toys, you got dinosaur books, dinosaur cartoons.
I thought you said dinosaur vaginas.
Dinosaur.
You said
That's
that.
what my head went. That's what I heard when he said it.
All of that. As soon as you're out the womb, so you're programmed as a baby to believe in dinosaurs. to me, I've been a little bit different. I've had my parents called when I was a child because I called bull on the dinosaurs at an early age, and they called my house. They wanted to make sure everything was okay at home because
Really? That
yes,
happened?
100%, because they wanted to make sure that everything was okay. Because I told them, I said, this don't make no sense because the math was not mathing for me when it came to the dinosaurs. Okay, so because this is the whole thing is they say that dinosaurs, right, was around billions of years ago. Okay, that's the theory. Because to me, it all kind of goes back to the word
million years ago.
It goes back to the word theory. Okay, because there's no proof, there's no photographs. There's
what about the bones, Timmy?
I'm gonna get there. There's no photographs. There's no video. It's all word of mouth. Okay.
Video. Can't imagine him no video.
Exactly what I'm saying. And listen. So what happened was you trying
Tim
to tell
video
me
from 65 million years ago.
you trying to tell me. So then what happened? What happened to the dinosaurs? They said the asteroid or the meteor. Which one of them? Yeah, they hit right, and then the dinosaurs are gone. 65 million years ago.
They evolved.
Okay,
into birds.
So you trying to tell me, right, that after 65 million years ago, all of a sudden people just start digging in the ground and they found all these bones and they put them all together and they made this giant thing that they gave a name to. They told us how fast it ran, how big it was, what it ate, what it looked like. All of that is all made up. It's all made up, right? I mean, who decided that this was a Tyrannosaurus Rex? A group of guys with some glasses and some go-go gadgets in their pocket, you know what I'm saying, who was getting fed money, who was getting fed money by the government to tell everybody about it. Why do you think there's only one complete set of bones for every dinosaur? Why is there only one complete set of bones for every dinosaur? There's not multiple bones.
Maybe we got to keep digging.
Dinosaurs. Yeah. I mean, it's been 65 million years. I mean, people been digging for forever.
You got to dig far down, man. Some of those bones are kind of hard to find.
But the Earth is hollow.
What about the mastodon?
He's the word thing's hollow. There's layers to it.
So to me, it's just it's hard to make it all make sense. Like, how does that make sense? It just, if you think about it, if you sit back and you think about it, and you're like, damn, they've been telling me that that's a Tyrannosaurus Rex my whole life. But who's to say that why do they get to tell me that that's a Tyrannosaurus Rex? They made up all of that. How the hell do they know what a Tyrannosaurus Rex ate?
We'll like all the bones, and they can figure out how fast they go. Like, I never thought about that until now. Like, see bones. Like, this guy was ran 50 miles an hour based on his bone structure. It's pretty. I never thought about that. It's actually pretty good.
It's all fabricated. Then you just think about that. Now take a look and think about this. Now, how much money? Just think about how much money the word and the whole concept of dinosaurs has made this world for thousands of years. Even when making money wasn't even making money. If you was making dinosaur money, man, you probably got a seat at the table. You know what I'm saying? So
dinosaur guy at the table.
But you know what? But you know what? The thing is that everything is made up, right? So
what do you mean everything's made up?
Everything is made up. What
you
is
saying? That's not what you actually look like right now, TJ? Is that what you're trying to
say? Everything in life.
See, look at that. Dinosaurs.
Everything in life is made up. So, like, people pay all these thousands of dollars for diamonds. Okay, diamonds. What are diamonds? It's a rock.
Rock.
So why is the diamond valuable? Why is it not more valuable than this piece of aluminum foil?
Limited supply. That's where it's more valuable.
It's a limited supply. This aluminum foil.
Dude, I would limited as diamonds, man.
I would love to rock like a dino, like the little amber that John Heyman had on his cane.
Oh, with a mosquito inside of it?
Yeah, man. I need a necklace.
I'm getting one for my room over there. That's gonna be my weekend project.
There we go.
Fun fact: Vince McMahon had a T-Rex skull in his office until recently, after it sold at auction.
A real T-Rex skull?
Yeah. How baller is that? Go.
What about that, Tim?
How big was that? How big was that T-Rex skull?
I don't know.
How big? Think about this. Okay,
It was a baby Rex.
Now listen to what you just said, right? How big do they say a T-Rex is? Ask Google, how big is a T-Rex?
Huge.
Right?
According to Jurassic Park is huge.
Okay. Now let's think about this. How big do you think a T-Rex's skull is? How the hell do you fit that? How the hell do you fit that inside of an office?
It's Vince McMahon's
I don't think
office.
it's
The
that. I
office
don't think
is
it's
huge,
that big.
man. What the hell just happened?
The math is
Became
not
a Charmander.
mathing. The math is not mathing.
Here you go. This is what it looks like. I pulled it up.
That looks like a T-Rex skull, man.
That's a T-Rex skull?
That looks pretty big.
Man, that shit. Oh, so sorry. That looks. That does. Look at that. Somebody made that up. Like that looks like 2 pieces of driftwood.
That's 3D printed.
That's 3D printed.
That's 2 pieces of driftwood.
This is the one the Rock had.
Here.
This is the one the Rock had.
The Rock had it too.
This is a replica, though.
I'm telling you, the Rock has a seat at the table, man. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, 100%.
The Rock has a
T-Rex
seat.
skull.
And he's
And
there.
listen, these people are idiots for buying stuff like this.
What, man?
How
You know
much money-
how dope it would be to have a T-Rex skull?
I mean, if you believed in dinosaurs, I guess. Like Santa Claus is more real than dinosaurs. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's proof of Saint Nick.
I'm about to sell Santa Claus skulls.
Ain't no. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, how much money do you think he paid? How much did the T-Rex skull sell at auction?
It just sold. Yeah, let me see.
I'm sure.
Because to
I'm sure
me,
millions of dollars.
it just
guessing millions as
it
well.
just
I'm
goes
guessing
right back into the
there's
theory
millions
of
on
the
that
money
number.
grab.
2.4 billion. No,
Bill.
wait.
Bill.
No, that's
No.
not right.
Damn.
It is
Nobody
not even.
pays
It's not even.
billions for
It's
that
not
thing.
even PSA COA on that.
It's a
I wanna know who
6,000
else-
worth of T-Rex skull in his office. That can't be right.
I'm just telling you, man. Think about how
Like
much
6
money
Gs?
people are making off of dinosaurs.
Money is just the biggest scam in life.
It is.
It's not even real.
That's a
NWO.
conspiracy theory right there, man.
We should. Why is money not on the screen? Because money is the biggest.
6.1 million.
There we go. That
That ain't
sounds
bad.
right.
That's a deal.
1 million. That sounds like.
Well, I want to know the idiot that paid for that. Stupid.
Does it
Dude,
say
I
who
would
bought
love to
it?
buy a T-Rex skull. No, I don't think so. Hudson.
Is it Kevin Brown from Virginia that bought it?
I don't know.
You got the money. You got the money
So
to do
to
it.
me, it's just like I think that it's weird if people, once I break it down for them, don't really like kind of just sit back and be like,
Hey,
I mean,
you
yeah,
presented some really good
it's
points.
got a point because to me,
The
it's just
fictional Brontosaurus. Come on now. Like NFTs.
Oh, they're
It's a little
fake.
weird.
It's all fake. It's all fake. All of it is fake.
It's a little weird, man. A little weird to me.
I have a meeting with the guy. This is work. This is work related. This is
The
confidential, but I'm
the
about to
dino man?
let it go to everybody.
Confidential. Confidential happening here.
I have a meeting with somebody that is potentially at the table. And I think the beginning 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, he's coming. He's the richest man in Poland. He's coming to the site, and he's coming in by helicopter. And he's doing all this. So I can't wait to ask him some questions about like
Dinosaurs?
all these.
Can you
all
wear a
these
go?
things.
Can you wear a GoPro?
I probably could wear a GoPro. I'm gonna be filming it.
Can you ask him about dinosaurs and then chapstick back to back?
I want to know what it's like to have one big. He's got multiple billions of dollars, but I mean, somebody that has multiple billions of dollars, like their problems and what they. I don't know. I just can't imagine what these people that have
Taxes?
these. I mean,
Yeah.
they don't pay. A lot of them don't pay taxes. They
That's
don't
true. That's true.
They got accountants to take care of that for
take
them.
care. They don't pay taxes, so they don't have
Man.
problems with taxes.
What's
They
rich
take
people
him-
problem?
They taking my tax
people's problem.
money
It's
and
going
making dinosaur bones with it instead of feeding the poor people.
There
Maybe
we
he's
go.
gonna get me at the
Messed up,
table.
man.
Who knows?
You know
Yeah,
what
let's
they
get
did?
TJ at the table.
They used,
need a
they used
representative.
dinosaurs to fund crack.
You just don't forget about us three when you're at the table, okay? Just
Bring
don't
out
forget,
the-
don't
If
forget
y'all
about
want
us.
to be, if y'all want to be at the table, y'all 100% could be at the table.
Yeah, baby.
I don't want the food at the table, dude. I just want the crumbs that fall off the table.
This is a heck of a table. Look at this table right here.
Couple of those crumbs, man.
It's diverse and inclusive right now.
We're definitely going back in time and messing some stuff up. That's the first thing we're doing. We're getting in that DeLorean and we're messing some stuff up.
Oh, sure.
So, all right.
Man.
So here is the final. This is crazy. The final picks here.
I don't know what you expected, Ray, when you,
I know.
you made this
I know.
topic.
You're right. You're
Pretty
right.
much-
So this will be
supposed to
uploaded
go.
tomorrow because your boy's gonna go to bed. But honorable mentions. Who wants to go first?
I don't think my honorable mentions are like YouTube approved, so I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, I filter mine down way. Cause there's
Okay.
a bunch
How
on here
about
that's
how
not-
about I'll say mine and then you guys can see if they're YouTube approved after this. All right. So Epstein's Island. I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
That was on my mentions.
JFK's assassination,
That
Flat
one there.
Earth, Area 51, Paul McCartney's death.
That he actually didn't die, or he did
No,
die.
he did die. He got hit. He got killed, and then they replaced him. Avril Lavigne's death.
What?
They said it's a body double. Selena's death. They said her father actually killed her,
You just
and
got
not the
just
lady.
deaths everywhere, huh, man.
Yeah. Here's a good one. Reptilians run the world. Mattress firms are money laundering businesses.
Heard that one.
I heard that about Chinese buffets. They were all owned by the mafia.
Well, I've
Bro,
seen people
I'll
in
tell you,
there.
I used to take the Chinatown bus from New York to DC when I lived in New York. It was $15 round trip until they got busted. They was definitely smuggling all types of stuff. They was smuggling illegal fish. They was smuggling people. They was
Illegal
smuggling
fish?
drugs. Yeah, man.
Oh, there's
Asian
some
marijuana. You
illegal
can have
fish,
Asian
man.
marijuana in there.
Bro,
So
let me
much
tell
illegal
you,
fish
man, the
out there.
fish, yeah, dude, fish, man. I used to know a dude who had like alligators and crocodiles and snakes and all types of like crazy birds and things like that. And then he got busted, man. I mean, he had literally had an alligator in his tub.
There you go. So I said JFK, Elvis, Tupac, okay, Martin Luther King Jr. assassination.
Well, I didn't pick any of those because Tim picked the government hit list, right? Wasn't that?
Yeah,
wasn't
pretty
that
much,
Tim
yeah.
picked? So I was like, I couldn't pick any of them. Tim got all of them.
Denver Airport, 9/11
Okay.
inside job.
Yep.
Oh, that's 100% was the inside
Yeah,
job, but I didn't
I don't
want
want
to
to
ruffle
pick
any
that one.
feathers.
That was also on my board, but I don't want to pick that one.
I
either.
know the dude who made. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Loose Change. But the dude who made it's the best 9/11 conspiracy documentary ever made. Like it's like
Say,
worldwide.
Ooh, this is a
known.
good
So if
one.
you haven't seen
A lot
it.
of stuff happened 9/11.
My neighbor was behind that movie, and he's no longer there. But I would suggest watching Loose Change if you're into that sort of conspiracy.
Okay. And then for my last one here, or I got two more. Chinese government is stealing your info on TikTok. I think that's
100%.
I think
That's true.
They won't even allow if I
Information that
download
they
TikTok
want-
on my
they don't want
phone.
my information.
Here's the thing. I don't think it's true. I think what's going on is that advertisers are getting scared and everyone's putting all their money into TikTok and they're not putting any money into Instagram or Facebook, the American owned companies.
There we go.
So-
That's what. Okay.
I think it's false whatever.
Well, like all those like face scanning apps. That's what I heard too. Like
AI.
it time you do like the face. Like so, what teacher's doing right now?
what TG's been doing the whole time.
He's been giving everybody his information.
Why do you
to-
have a soccer ball on your hand?
I'm a Karen. I'm like a Karen mom.
Yeah, he's a.
Oh, okay.
He's a soccer mom.
All right. And then for my last one, Hitler escaped to Argentina.
Is it there? There's a TV show on Amazon about that.
Is
With
it
Al
really?
Pacino, yeah.
Oh,
It's called-
the hunters.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
Okay.
It's
That's
about
pretty
it's
good.
about finding Hitler in Argentina.
Yeah.
Listen, I got a few. You know, Shakespeare was a woman.
That was just
Possibly even some people believe could have been Queen Elizabeth I. I believe that's the proper Roman numeral for I. And then
Yes, I agree.
definitely JFK was assassinated by the Republicans for sure. All of the Kennedys were taken out by the Republicans.
Yo, man, they were taken out like in a couple of years too. They just
You know, yeah.
boom,
I
boom,
mean, it's,
pow.
the 9/11 thing, obviously, inside job. This is a crazy one. Katy Perry is actually Jean-Benet Ramsey.
I've heard that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've heard that one. That's a good one though.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it's kind of crazy. Definitely crazy. Pizzagate is wild because that whole thing went down in my backyard, and like that thing like just blew. It was crazy time here. But yeah, I mean, listen, if you there's I'll tell you, Alex Jones is a conspiracy in himself. That dude's whack.
Yeah, that
job.
dude is
He's out. He's
man.
out there, man.
So if you really want to dive into all that stuff, I'm sure you could. But I mean, yeah, man, listen, like there's all types of conspiracy theories out there. This is the thing you gotta just realize, okay? Dinosaurs aren't real. Aliens are real. Bigfoot's real. Santa Claus is real. I'm still out. The verdict is out on the Easter Bunny.
The verdict is out or is not out?
It's not out. It's not out. Sorry about that.
Leprechauns are real.
Yeah, leprechauns are definitely real. Trolls too. Trolls, I believe in trolls. I guess there's probably some truth to some werewolves, and I mean Pharrell's definitely a vampire. There's no doubt about that.
You think he's a vampire?
I mean,
yeah,
that dude dude looked the same since Noriega's Super Thug, and that was like 25 years ago, man. So I mean, let's just throw that out there. Yeah, I mean, listen, some people say Britney Spears is a CIA assassin.
I can see it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff out there, man.
Too fair.
Listen, when the economy was bad, if you notice, a lot of people started losing teeth. Okay? And you want to know how they started losing teeth? Because they was using too much chapstick.
Too much chapstick.
And they lost their teeth.
Oh, they were drinking too much water with fluoride in it.
They got the money, and then they took the money and they bought more chapstick. And then they put the chapstick on when they walked into the Natural History Museum to look at the fake dinosaurs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's a lot out there, man. The water, man. They charging us for all the water in West Virginia. The water lights on fire. Flint, Michigan. Let's not forget about Flint, Michigan. That's
about Ohio's water soon.
Katrina. You know what I'm saying? Listen, the bushes done messed up everything for everybody. The Bushes was behind Katrina. The Bushes messed up with 9/11. I mean, I could go on and on, but listen, we've been on for 2 hours. I'm gonna leave it at that.
There you go.
I just got a couple more, DJ. I have what you said, Ray, with Epstein. I'm just gonna say Wuhan. I'm just gonna say that because we use the other word.
I thought you said Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
I was gonna say Wuhan lab stuff. There's a bunch of conspiracy theories with that. I don't want to bring any of that up. Climate change, there's a whole bunch of conspiracy theories with that. Government hiding unicorns. I feel like that unicorns have to exist too. The government's hiding them somewhere.
I totally listen. Unicorns are 100% real for sure.
Wait, so the government is hiding unicorns?
Yeah, they're
why are they hiding the unicorns?
Because there's not enough to go around.
Listen, the unicorns are the one endangered species that nobody talks about.
Yeah. And there's not enough to go around, only enough for people at the table. So today's going to have them at the people at the table.
Don't
forget
how
about
dope
it would be to ride a unicorn.
Dude, listen, I watched Yellowstone. I learned how to do. You know what I'm saying? I thought about joining the rodeo after like midway through the second season, man.
All right.
But then
you done, Paul?
5G towers.
Oh,
that's a good one.
5G towers messing with your brain. I had one guy in my old warehouse told me that Apple products are like rotting your stuff, so like you can't have like the Apple Watch is like destroying like the blood in my wrist, and like the AirPods destroying like brain waves or something. And so like Apple is just destroying people. It causes cancer or something like that. Apple products cause cancer.
They tell you that so that you buy the bootleg versions from China.
Yeah,
and those are the ones that really get you.
There we go. That's all I got.
Just watch out for Americans. Americans, they're the worst.
Y'all mentioned all the ones that I had, but I 100% tell everybody in the chat and all y'all
Champagne
to go
rooms.
And pay $4.99 and watch that movie I was talking about.
What movie?
Majestic. Watch it. 100%.
Golf Majestic?
Above Majestic.
Above Majestic.
100%.
Dinos know, unicorns most definitely.
There you go. There's one thing you learned from this whole live. That right there. Dinos, no. Unicorns, most definitely.
And the second thing you learn, the champagne rooms, remember, like Chris Rock said, there is absolutely, positively no sex in the champagne room.
I don't know, man. I've had some pretty fun times in the boom boom room.
Will it teach us to resell, TJ?
$4.99 Cash App, $ TJ Love Lady.
There we go.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
All right, guys. So this has been a crazy reselling draft Monday.
Yeah, I have no clue who's gonna win this board too.
Yeah,
man.
this is up in the air. So,
yeah, for sure.
So, Paul, do we know what we're doing next week?
I know, but I don't know how we don't have to guess yet. But we're thinking of breakfast foods for next week.
Oh, that's a good one.
Breakfast.
Dude,
There's a butt to chew. Yeah, breakfast is the best meal of the day. I don't care what people say, man. Breakfast is.
Yeah, but as a reseller, how many times do you really eat breakfast though?
I eat it for lunch and dinner.
I don't like eating
Listen,
too much.
I will challenge anybody to a pancake eating show.
Bro, I could
pancake and eggs and bacon, bro.
At any time.
I can eat a whole pack of bacon, no questions asked. I can eat I think I can eat 20 pancakes in 5 minutes. And then I'm
like
gonna say
pancakes.
I could do probably about 20 eggs in 5 minutes.
You ever go to like those Denny's like all you can eat pancakes? They probably just want to kick
Bro,
you out.
do not take me to an all you can eat breakfast buffet, bro. I will smash.
He will clean that
and
place
I
out,
will
man.
take
They'll
and
go
I
out of
will leave
business.
with bacon in my pocket.
Those buffets are conspiracy theory.
That's why I said earlier that they're owned by the mafia. That they're like a money cleaning
Laundering.
thing. Yeah. Money laundering thing. There we go.
All right. You got anything, TJ, this week?
I do not have anything. I don't have any. There's no plan. I have no plan this week. So I'm just going to go into it and just get it done.
There you go. TJ, you got Tim, you got anything?
Yeah, you
This
guys can catch me as usual every Tuesday on Reseller Information Network.
Live.
Live. Yeah, and I'm
then
still
the show
working.
comes out Friday, right? The actual show is Friday.
The pre-recorded shows come out on Friday. We are.
Did I
giving
say
away
I'm going to be
for
honest
free.
soon? Am I allowed to say that, or is that insider information?
No, you. I mean, sorry, you just said it.
I'm on the following episode, not this one. I'm on the following week.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun, man. And Tuesday's pretty wild. Although tomorrow, I don't know, I'm gonna be all over the place. I got to take Josie and her mom to the airport. So,
and I'm gonna be on Let's Do Lunch this Friday. It hasn't been recorded yet, but I'm gonna be there on Let's Do Lunch this Friday.
You definitely have to tell them about the all the conspiracy theories.
Oh, for sure. That's going to be a very popular, and hopefully TJ fixes his face by that as well. So.
Oh, TJ.
I don't know what's going on there.
Let's end it on that note. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we appreciate all of our guests. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, TJ. We appreciate you. And like always, my name is Ray, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side. See y'all. Watch out for those
dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.